Yo, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? Just gonna do a chill test stream today. I'm gonna be testing out some tech stuff. I'm gonna talk to you guys, go over a couple things, but mostly just gonna be a pretty chill stream. I'm gonna be adjusting some things in OBS as we go. Hold on one sec. Let me see. I gotta make this bigger. How's the audio, guys? What's up? Bright Eyes, how's it going? Oh, it's not showing the platform. Best looking panel. Yo. Brian Tylenol Atlas. Yeah, that Tylenol stuff is crazy, guys. Tylenol stuff. I've seen like a dozen videos of pregnant women. I don't even think they're having any headache or neck pain or anything like that. Any sort of pain, and they're just sticking it to Trump. Let me do something that could potentially harm my child. Yo, Simon, what's up? John, Miller, Trev, what's up? Luca. I'm going to just talk to you guys for a little bit as people flow into the stream. Grub Army, what's up? Apex, yo. Ashes, thank you. Tylenol is actually not good for you when pregnant. Yeah, that's what I heard. And it wasn't just Trump that said that. It was someone at Harvard, right? Like PhD or something. I don't know all the details. Michael, what's up, Michael? Ian, Jay. Holy shit, the chat's too quick. Wait, hold on. Give me one sec, guys. You guys like the it's kind of a little bit overcast day here in Santa Barbara. There was lightning yesterday, guys. Lightning, thunder. It's pretty rare. Hold on one sec. Let me see what I can do here. This is my first time like actually displaying the chat or whatever. I think I closed that out. One sec. Yo, Mark, what's up? What's up, guys? Just going to talk to you guys just momentarily at the beginning of the stream here. I think I need to adjust the camera angle too. Need to tilt it down a little bit. Brian's fridge? What? One sec. I'm overwhelmed. The chat's too quick. Hold on. One sec, guys. I need to adjust the chat stuff. We're going to be doing some tech testing, so you guys will be on standby helping me get all the tech figured out. This is the first whatever Wednesday ever. Yo, George. Greetings from Greece. Wait, is this the George? Yo, what's up, man? A burrito in that fridge. I don't have a burrito. I had a burrito bowl, though. I had a bowl right before, like 30 minutes ago. I had a burrito bowl. I'm trying to lose weight, boys, so... it's still in the spirit of a burrito. It's there's no tortilla, basically. Everything else is the same. All right. Chat is flowing fast. All right, let me see how to lay off the burrito. Hold on. Oh my goodness, the chat is on fire. Hold on one sec, guys. I've got a million tabs open. Let's see. Okay, so, all right. It's not showing which platform. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me try this. Wait, what? Did you guys hear that? What the heck? That's weird. Hold on. Oh, it didn't save any of the... One sec. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Okay, cool. Now it's going to show the platform. So I can get it from both Twitch and YouTube now. I'm going to get Twitch banned? Wait, you can get banned on Twitch for showing the YouTube chat? Why? It's against... the TOS? It's against TOS? What? Why? Here, let me, if it is, I'll turn it off, but, why would that be? That's so dumb. Hold on. So what happens? Hold on. If I go here, oh, no, that's not what I wanted to show. One sec, guys. Well, really quick while I have that then. All right, guys, if you want to send in a TTS, it'll be batched. We'll just do $9.99 for TTS if you have a read. You can also support via Venmo, Cash App, whatever pod on both. Guys, if you're watching on Twitch, drop us a follow and a Prime sub. Did I just hide these? I guess so. Why not? Shop.whatever.com if you want to get some merch. Damn, bro. Why does Instagram do that? At whatever. Oh, wait. Hold on. Do I have to move myself? Oh, scuffed. What the frick? Twitter, x.com/whatever. Instagram, my ex, my cat, me. Wait, what? I have two? Okay. Big Labia Matter, ratioed Kanye West. Why won't it? What the frick? Oh, and the chat's not visible here. Hold on. That's stupid. And I think that's it. Yeah. All right, cool. Oh, that's going to be weird. Huh. Okay, so this always has to be against a... I suppose you just put it in dark mode then? Wait, why is it showing... Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. I'd have to... Okay, it'd have to be in dark mode. For you guys to see it. It's kind of annoying. So YouTube... Dark theme. So even if I do... So if I wanted to watch... Oh, shit. Let's get this or that. Say I wanted to just go through...
Work because you can't offer value in the marketplace.
What the
Don't worry, I'm not really talking to you. I'm speaking against you as a...
So you're bored?
If you went to your parents and
If you're looking to
Making a man wait while her...
men are providers, so go do that job, go learn a trade, go do something.
Well, you said that that's all they're good for.
Yeah.
and what are you?
Wait, why is there lag? That's annoying. Okay. I don't know why that's doing that. All right, I'm going to talk here for a little bit just while I'm getting all the tech stuff figured out. What's up, guys? Okay, hold on. Would I consider having Andrew Tate on the podcast? Yeah, I'd have him on the show. He doesn't really travel much, though. I actually, way back in 2022, I had invited him on. What are you doing, bro? Get a laptop with portable Wi-Fi. Ginger better learn a trade? What? Am I a ginger? Does my hair look red? Stream, wait, what? Connection poor. Oops. Oh my God, I'm scuffing this. How's the stream quality, guys? YouTube is telling me that it's bad, but OBS says it's fine. Would you have Piers Morgan on? Yeah, sure. I'd have Piers. Okay, hold on. Okay. Renato, you can get... don't act like you watched his stuff. Okay. I think I have to slow the chat down a little bit. It's too fast. One sec, guys. All right. Why don't we do, I don't know, 15. That should be fine. I'm reading, I have the Twitch chat. Oh, right. I have to Google if, I have to see if Twitch show YouTube chat? TOS? Showing a live YouTube chat on Twitch stream is against Twitch's terms of service. Hold on. I need to do dark mode or something, because then I can't see the chat, the actual chat. One sec, guys. Gonna fix this. Dark mode. Where's the customize Chrome? Oh, that's easy. Okay, so you can't do multi-chat. Okay. So... Is there an actual Twitch source on this? Huh. I don't know. You can multi-chat as long as it doesn't show the platform icon. What? What? Why would that? That's so stupid. Is chat merging allowed on Twitch? Simulcasting. You do not use third-party services that combine activity from other platforms or services on your Twitch stream during your simulcast, such as merging chat, to ensure the Twitch community is included in the entirety of the experience. Okay. To be all-inclusive, so they decided... Okay. Well, I'm definitely just streaming on YouTube. So anyways, let's see. What's up, guys? Asmin has to ignore kick chat because of Twitch. Okay. That's kind of stupid. Let me check. I'm just doing a couple more tech things here, guys. I want to make this bigger a little bit. What happens if I do this? All right. bear with me, guys. I'm just doing some technical testing stuff. Brian is LG HD TV. Big brain fade. What the fuck? One sec. Oh, man. All right. Get some sleep. I slept good yesterday. I'm good. Hold on.
Jayakin donated $10.
Thank you, man.
Sody pop pop.
Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it, man. I got my my water here.
Dave Richards donated $10. Did you hear about the news that YouTube is going to restore the channels they banned and moving forward there will be almost no censorship? Great news for your podcast and can have more based takes.
Yeah, I saw all that. It's crazy, man. I think I was hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up. I've been following everything that's been going on where's the other tab? So I have way too many tabs open. One sec while I sort this. All right. I was kind of reacting to some of this stuff on my personal X. Where is it? It's like way over here, down here. Like Rand Paul. A lot of people lost their YouTube. Didn't Sneeko lose his YouTube? Because of COVID stuff. But it's crazy all the censorship that was going on. People are just lose it, like, and then the election stuff. That's good. That is a good sign that YouTube is at least temporarily committing themselves to less censorship. So, but yeah, there was this. I retweeted a whole bunch of stuff. Like Elon Musk was talking about it. Google admits censorship under Biden, promises to end bans of YouTube accounts of thousands of Americans censored for political free speech. I mean, that's what's crazy about all this Jimmy Kimmel stuff is everybody's up in arms about. Personally, I don't think that he should have had his show terminated. Of course, it was like, 3 days, 4 days, and then it came back. I don't think he should have been canceled or whatever. I disagreed with his comments, but I don't think they should have taken him down. But you had all these kind of left-wing Democrat people coming out saying, "Oh my God, you guys are so against cancel culture, but you're doing it." But these are the exact people that were stoked when I posted some stuff on this. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. All right, like you got Hillary Clinton, 2016, delete your account. And then this is like all platforms, January 8th, 2021. Oh, you guys can't see it. Hold on. Donald Trump had his X deleted, had all his YouTube, I'm pretty sure Instagram, everything, all the platforms. The president of the United States, they deplatformed him. And then checkmark. And then when Jimmy Kimmel, dog shit night, late night talk show host, in America we defend free speech in terrible times. We defend free speech even when it's offensive. We defend free speech. I guess this is in response to, the Jimmy Kimmel stuff. Then she's like, check mark. When he got deplatformed, the president of the United States deplatformed. Absolutely crazy. Fucking this guy, Rep. Jimmy Gomez. There's dozens of these. I only documented a few, but I thought Trump didn't believe in cancel culture. In Trump's America, it's free speech for MAGA, censorship for everyone else. And then this is him. Hold on. January 8th, when Donald Trump's Twitter account at the time was suspended. Well, it's about damn time. These guys are all fucking idiots. Like, they only care when it happens to their side. They're not actually believe in free speech. They're not actually against cancel culture. Then, of course, Kamala. This is September 18th. Hold on, I got to move it up a little bit. Let me see if you guys can actually see this. Damn, that's annoying. What we are witnessing is an outright abuse of power. This administration is attacking critics and using fear as a weapon to silence anyone who would speak out. Media corporations from television, blah, 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 blah. We cannot dare to be silent or complacent in the face of this frontal assault on free speech. We, the people, deserve better. And then this is 2019, Kamala Harris. Let's be honest. Donald Trump's Twitter account should be suspended. This is before all the January 6th stuff. I don't know what was going on around September 30th, 2019, but it wasn't related to any of the January 6th stuff. So, yeah, they're just hypocrites. Yeah, all of them cheered. All of them cheered when they all cheered when he got kicked off X. They were celebrating. I have some more.
Be news. We're talking about this political violence thing. We have got to get back to the decency. You get up in the morning and you doom scroll through things, and although I will say this, the last few days you woke up thinking there might be news. Just saying. There will be news sometime, just so you know, there will be news. But we're talking.
Oh, this is okay. That's not really related to the cancel culture or Jimmy Kimmel stuff. That's just hold on.
Talking about this political violence thing, we have got to get back to the decency.
Oh, and basically he's at some rally. This is a VP, well, the would-be VP under Kamala. And he's kind of like hoping that the good news would be, he alludes to it, he doesn't say it outright, that, you know, Trump would wake up and there'd be news that he died. So, yeah, they're all kind of full of shit. Study finds. Yo, chat, why? Chat, let's talk about it. Why? Study says female nurses cheat more than any other profession. Wait, but hold on, there was another one. Okay, Harry Sisson. This one, We are witnessing the most brazen attack on free speech in modern American history. Elon, Trump, and MAGA said they were free speech warriors. It's the exact opposite. And then this is the happy one-year anniversary of Donald Trump being banned on Twitter. So it's kind of interesting. I think there's really compelling arguments that the deplatforming of the president at the time was a much bigger grievance than Jimmy Kimmel losing his show. Again, I don't think he should have lost his show. They obviously walked it back within a couple days. Donald Trump was off the platform for how long? Did you get chat? How long was Donald Trump deplatformed? And then he only got his X back, but I'm pretty sure his YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, down for what? 2 years, 3 years? A couple years? So yeah, when Musk, he didn't lose his show, it was just suspended. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Trump got deplatformed everywhere. He was off Twitter, banned on Twitter. And I remember you couldn't even like, I don't know if you guys remember, Nelk did a interview with him and YouTube nuked the interview because they election bullshit stuff, banned on Twitch. To me, that's wild. That's wild. And then, of course, and then they have the balls to complain about Jimmy Kimmel, and not just the ex-president. It was clear Trump was going to run again. So this was going to be the Republican nominee for president. So to have him deplatformed, yeah, just totally crazy. Hold on one sec. Do we have any mods in the chat? Any mods? The studio has never smelled better. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. One sec. One sec, guys. I should probably tell people that I'm streaming. I didn't really announce this. Oh shit, we have 2,000 people watching. Oh my goodness. It's on fire, boys. On fire. I should probably let the people know. Wait, somebody sent me a DM on Discord that Tylenol actually recommended against using its I could be wrong. Maybe it was somebody's baiting me. But is there a tweet from Tylenol that says you shouldn't use it while pregnant? What do you say before the panel sits down to make them so tame? Well, I scold them. And back in 2017, there's a tweet from 2017. Let me see if I can pull this up. Yeah, can you give me the link, person in Discord? Just send me the link and I'll pull it up. Guys, look at how peaceful, we got some clouds rolling in. Look at the backdrop here. Look at the backdrop. Very, very peaceful. Well, I don't get that though. Like, these women here are just taking the Tylenol, and they're pregnant. I'm gonna show Trump, who's never gonna see any of these videos. I'm gonna stick it to conservatives. I'm just gonna take Tylenol just for the fuck of it. All right, we have the tweet. Oh, there it is. Oh, hold on. That's weird. Why is it? One sec. This is from actual Tylenol. We actually don't recommend using any of our products while pregnant. Thank you for taking the time to voice your concerns today. That's funny. What the fuck? Oh yeah, this is one.
You know what I'm gonna take? 28 weeks pregnant. You know what I'm gonna take? Some Tylenol, acetaminophen. It's gonna work like a charm, and my baby won't have autism.
Wow. Owning Trump, Wait. By the way, hold on. All right. Chat. I don't see a ring. Do you? Sometimes they reverse. Sometimes they reverse the. So I would assume that's her left hand, right? But sometimes they reverse it. So we got to confirm. Oh. Well, even if she reversed it, no ring, no ring. I don't know, but you know, she could be with the boyfriend. Got a single mom here downing Tylenol. That's good. That's good. Owning the Republicans, owning the conservatives. It's good. Let's see. I don't even like, even if I have a bump and headache, I don't even like to take Tylenol. I don't even like to take Tylenol, guys. I got to fix the camera, man. I got to fix this shit. Hold on. I wonder, okay, so if I turn it, all right, do we go? Oh, fuck, eh? What about that? Does that, no, that puts me way more over there. All right, is that better? I don't know. Hold on. Hey, how's it going? All right, I'm back. All right, I think that's a little better. All right. Do you guys even like taking medication? I will try. I remember I got Zidane hairline. I don't know what that means. That doesn't sound good. Zoom out. I should zoom out. Decoy voice. How tall? I'm 6'1". I got my wisdom teeth out. And I didn't. They gave me like Vicodin. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'll be fine. Let me see if there's any chats here. All right, I'm going to let some chats come through. One sec, guys. Hold on. I got to hide this. Send it through Streamlabs. First TTS live catch, that Scottish bird last Sunday was speaking shite. Poor representation of us Scots. Yeah, man. They were talking some shit. Hold on, let me pull this.
Your XD donated $10. Hope your week is going well, Brian. I'm a fan of these streams where we can just hang out with you. Sorry for going to Chloe a bit too much last podcast.
Yeah, I don't know if she definitely kind of seems a bit agitated that like some of the viewers weren't fucking with her, you know? But I mean, look, that's even people who watch my show don't fuck with me. So, and also, I don't know if it's necessarily fair to say that it was fully from my stream, you know? Because she was promoting it and she's bringing along her fans, but she's also going to bring along people that don't like her. You know, there's hate watchers and shit. Like I don't know. So I'm not saying that it's necessarily like some of the heat that she got was only from her. I'm saying it could have been mixed. Because if you're going to bring your audience to watch the stream, if you have like 95% of people that like you, 5% dislike you, they're hate watchers, then some of it's not going to be entirely us. But I mean, look, that's no matter who we have on, when we had Charlie on, when we have Michael Knowles, Candace Owens, Andrew, whoever it is, there's always going to be an element of the stream that doesn't like you. And that's okay. But I think it's not even with Chloe, but sometimes we've had people on and they don't really deal with hate. Because when you're live streaming, it's a different element. Because if you don't live stream, you can really curate the sort of attention you get. And it's just a different dynamic. So when you're live, like, that's a massive invitation for people who troll and stuff. So we've had like normies on, whether it's a guy or a girl, and they've never experienced like any sort of negative comment. For me, I don't really care. I don't really care about negative comments all that much. It just rolls right off my back. But yo, JJ, thanks for the gifted 5, man. All right. Thank you, JJ. Appreciate it, man.
Alu donated $9.99. Welcome to the Solo Burrito podcast.
Thank you,
You could
dude.
have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. W Wednesday streams. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk.
Yo, it's whatever Wednesday. Whatever Wednesdays. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Solo burrito streams. I had a burrito bowl before the stream. I had to get rid of the tortilla, boys. No processed carbs. No processed carbs. Rice is okay. Fruit's okay. No bread, no cookies, none of that shit. I'm all for protecting the First Amendment, but companies have every right to fire employees if they disagree with what they said, just like many conservatives had happened in 2020. Yeah, that's true. I mean, what do they always say? They don't like it when the shoe is on the other foot, though. Freedom of speech, but not freedom from consequence. That's what they always say. So the thing is, though, is that for a decade, I don't know when some of the cancel culture, I'd say 2012 is when it started to, like, that was the beginning, 2012. And then 2012. And then I think like 2014 is when some of the tea stuff started. That was when it kind of like really entered the mainstream conversation, I would say, is around 2014, 2015, of course, leading up to the 2016 elections. That's when things were like, remember, who was that? I don't know the full story on this. So, and this was a long time ago. Who was that guy who got fired from his job? Oh, wait, I have to show the chat again. Who was the guy who got fired from his job? He did they thought he was doing this, but he was just like, his arm was hanging out of his truck window and he got fired from his, what was that? Like guy fired, okay symbol. Hold on. Trying to find the news article. Is it Emmanuel Cafferty? One sec.
It's scary that you can be charged, tried, and convicted on social media without your permission, with no corroborating evidence of any type.
A local SDG&E worker.
All right, he was worker fired over alleged racist gesture. Says he was cracking knuckles. So this is the photo. Is there a better photo? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. So he got fired because the woke mob went after him. You guys remember that? And it's like the Elon thing a little bit, but fired over alleged white power sign. He says he was cracking his knuckles. What is this? What is the actual sign they were? The OK hand sign is hateful symbols? What? I didn't even know that. Am I going to get canceled? That I just did it on stream. I thought this was like, I don't know if I'm just too much of a normie, but I just thought that meant okay. I don't get it. Does it not mean okay anymore? Yeah, and he was like a Mexican guy, right? He was he was a Mexican guy, right? He wasn't like what if we do peace? Peace, is that going to be like, okay, you're what is that going to be? Wait, he's holding down the middle finger. So, I don't know. The whole thing doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense. He had it upside down. I just don't get it. Like, Mexican guy. What if you're just holding your hand like that? You're not even trying. He's fucking working. I don't know. What company is this? He's just working, doing his thing. I don't know. How did we get to that? How did we get to I don't know. Where were we? I was doing some chats. $10 TTS, guys, if you want to. Hold on.
Shaz donated $10. If the left didn't have double standards, they would have no standards at all.
It's true. It's true. It's true. What are you going to do about it? Whoops. We have, and then you sent it in twice. By the way, the TTS is going to be batched, guys.
Little Miss Shaz donated $10. If the left didn't have double standards, they would have no standards at all.
It's true. It's true. Thank you, Shaz. I appreciate it.
Dave Richards donated $10. BTW, what happened to Morgan? Also love when you have random girls from college you pull from the street to come on the show. Love how taken back they are by the podcast and your based takes lol.
Thank you for the TTS. I appreciate it. So I would say that... okay, so what happened to Morgan? You know, I actually would need to look into that. I think... So she missed a couple shows or something. I'm going to be honest, I believe we took a break. So she was working through, was it December 2024? And then I think we just didn't reschedule her. I don't know. I don't have there's no beef or anything, no issue. But we just stopped scheduling her because I think there were a couple times that she just, I don't know, wasn't showing up or I don't know. So, yeah, but I mean, wish her the best. She was cool. As far as the random girls, we really try not to get people off the street. We don't want to do it. I always have at least 9 people booked to do the show. And I often overbook. I'll book it to 12, I'll book 13, I'll book 14. And like clockwork, every single time, it's predictable. We can anticipate Saturday before, about 24 hours before the show, we're going to get 2 flakes. And then the day of, we're going to get 2 or 3 flakes. So I have to overbook to about 14 if I want to get 9 people total on the panel. Sometimes it's bad though. Sometimes we'll get 4, 5, 6 people flake day of. Sometimes if we're lucky, they flake in the morning. Oftentimes it's 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour before, and then of course, no shows. So these are people who don't even say, hey, I'm not coming. They know they're not coming. They don't let us know. Mind you, we obviously confirm the booking anywhere from, it really varies. Sometimes we'll book people a couple days before to fill in, but we'll book people 1 month, 2 months, 3 months out. We send them, so we do the initial confirmation. Then a week before, we send them all the show information, all the show, pre-show details. On Friday, we send a reminder. On Saturday, we send a reminder. It's just basically like, looking forward to having you on. See you Sunday, 4 p.m. We send that Friday and Saturday. We'll send all that, and then sometimes we'll even do other follow-ups, and they'll just no-show. We had, maybe I can show you guys on Discord, just some guys, the dumbest shit. The dumbest shit. One sec. Oh yeah, this pissed me off the other day. All right. So I even sent a reminder the day of. 2:42. So this is an hour. So we have everybody meet at, we have people meet at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. is the meet time. I'll definitely be there. Definitely be there. JK, I don't want to go. I'm at the beach right now, and I'm so not leaving in time to get ready. Maybe another time. This is why the wage gap exists, by the way. Wait, Roma said she's not coming back, unfortunately? Oh, okay. Is that the extent of what she said? Anyways, I don't really want to live react to any sort of drama like that, but whatever. Yeah, this girl probably, these are just kind of like the malicious things we're dealing with. I wonder if I can show you guys another one that's we have some crazy ones, guys. Hold on. I'll just show you guys some of these from our Discord. Is it too late to change to next Tuesday? I'm Iranian and a war just broke out. This was a while ago. I don't know, whenever shit was going down with Iran. So she flaked 4 hours before call time. If you guys aren't familiar with entertainment industry terms, call time is the meet time. So 4 p.m. is our call time. My feels... Okay. Let's see. Trying to find some of the other stuff. This is old whatever stuff, but... Okay, this one... Sorry to do this. I actually have a date with a billionaire tonight, and I can't miss out on that opportunity. Can we reschedule? Yeah. Sometimes they're kind of trolling or whatever. I can't make it because my lips are bruised up from my lip fillers. By the way, guys, join my Discord. Start here. So just to keep the Discord not retarded, it's $9.99 a month, patreon.com/whatever. You link it up. You take the red pill, then you can get into the Discord. And because if it was just open, it would be a total shit show, and I probably would have closed down the Discord within a week. But yeah, we post a bunch of cool stuff, guys, in the Discord. Maybe I can give you guys a sneak peek on a little something. Oh, this one was fun.
I literally showed that I was coming at 4:41. Why didn't nobody just say don't come if you seen that I was coming at 4:41? And that was an hour ago. Why couldn't somebody just tell me that? That's absolutely that's crazy to me. Absolutely not. Like, I've been showed this and nobody said anything until now, till I get here. It's fucking crazy. Absolutely not. No. And then going back home is $250 fucking dollars. Like, so altogether, I spent about $300 and something to come out here. And y'all are, yeah, never again.
All right. So this was from Dating Talk 252. There's so much bullshit I deal with when it comes to scheduling people before the shows that I don't even talk about on the show, but I don't even put on the Discord even. This lady, we tell them repeatedly, 4 p.m. sharp, try to arrive early. And these people will say this excuse, oh, well, I'm coming from Los Angeles. Well, we got 5 other people who drove from Los Angeles and they were on time. So what's your excuse? When we book it, we tell them 4 p.m. When we send the show details a week before, 4 p.m. sharp, we're very clear. You got to be sharp on time. Look, if somebody's 5-10 minutes late, we're not going to shut the door on them. 15 minutes late, sometimes we'll even accommodate beyond that. But when you're 40 minutes late, 45 minutes late, an hour late, I don't care if you're here. Like, I don't care if you're here. I'm sorry that you drove all this way. Back to Los Angeles you go. I don't know what else to I don't know what else to say. I don't get it. And then they have the audacity. They have the audacity to get upset. The amount of women who, and by the way, again, we really try to accommodate people. If they're 5, 10, 15 minutes late, we're not going to screw them over. We're not going to screw them over. We're going to be like, all right, it's kind of annoying, but whatever. But you're 30 minutes late, 40 minutes late, and they have an attitude when we say, hey, we're sorry, you're too late. We can reschedule you, but... So yeah, that's how we end up with fucking ladies sending me nasty fucking voicemails.
If you seen that I was coming at 4:41, and that was an hour ago. Why couldn't somebody just tell me that? That's absolutely that's crazy to me. Absolutely not. Like, I've been showed this and nobody said anything until now, till I get here. It's fucking crazy. Absolutely not. No. And then going back home is $250 fucking dollars. Like,
oh my God, you should have. What is that saying, guys? What's that saying? Oh man. Something like, your lack of preparation does not constitute an emergency on my end. You know what I mean? What is that? What's that thing? I don't know. And what's the harm for people to show up a bit early? You can go get a Starbucks, go get a bite to eat. So you're relaxed. I don't get it. But yeah, she was mad. She was saying, oh, well, you guys could have told me when I let you guys know at 4 p.m. that I was going to be 40 minutes late. The thing is, at 4 p.m. is when all the other guests arrive. So the time to tell me that you're running late is an hour ago at 3 p.m. So I'm I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off at 4 p.m. because our guests are coming in. I've got my own things I'm getting set up before the stream. We're not keeping an eye, and we do all our interfacing with the guests on Instagram. I'm not keeping an eye. I'm assuming if we've told you multiple times, show up at 4 p.m., 4 p.m. sharp, people are going to show up at 4 p.m. and I don't have to interface with you on Instagram, at least about I'm 40 minutes late. Some people are like, I can't find it, it's lost, whatever, we'll talk to you. But I'm running late. Okay, well, we've got our production going on. It's hectic before the shows. So hold on, how do I close this out? Is this why there's a wage gap? The fatigue is real. Remember, you're not running a business podcast. It's a dating panel. You got to be more flexible, man. What? Hold on. No. I'm not going to be, no. We are flexible. If you're 5, 10, 15 minutes late, we're not going to close the door on you. We're not, if you're 40 minutes late, that's a territory, that's rude. And we've already started. At that point, you're going to delay our production. If you guys want to know sometimes why we start the stream late, I can tell you this. Some of the reasons will be 5, 10, 15 minutes late. It's never our fault. It's almost never. There's been a few times we've had tech problems. It's always because people are late. Always. Your lack of planning is not my emergency. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Like, let me ask you guys, chat. Chat isn't beating the, okay. If you guys are on a date, one in the chat, if you guys are actively dating currently, like you're single, but you're going on dates. So of those of you who's dating, if a girl, because I know you guys are always on time. At least when I was doing when I say traditional dating, I mean like you go out, you're meeting for food, something like you're meeting for a coffee, meeting for a drink, whatever. I was always on time. Always on time. How often is it the case, guys, those of you who are dating, that the women are late? Like what percent? I want to say it when I was dating, 75%. So 3 out of 4. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's 75%. If I had my, yeah. I'd say 75% they're late. Nothing crazy. It's like 5 minutes, 5, 10 minutes. I've had 15, 20 though. No. I shouldn't say 5. 5 is generous. Usually 10 to 15 minutes late. And that's obviously, somebody in the chat says, 3 canceled dates in a row for me. Office demon. Oh, damn. 15 minutes and I'm gone. 50%, not all women. I've definitely had women who are on time too. I think for me it was like 75% of the time they were late. And then the max I'd wait about 15 minutes. I had one situation where I just left. And then the girl got mad. She's like, I'm here. Where are you? I'm like, I left. You're 25 minutes late, lady. And mind you, that's after, I remember when I was dating on traditional dating or whatever. Then like if you schedule a date, even, what's funny is that my experience was, You can do all the things like you see in these TikTok videos or whatever, where it's like, okay, take initiative. You plan the, hey, I'm picking you up at 7. We're going here. Boom, boom, boom. And you can have a plan set days in advance. You could set the date up on a Monday. Hey, what are you doing Friday? Let's go grab dinner. 7 p.m. Meet me here. You check in the day before, an hour before the date. I don't know. I'm just saying. They'll just cancel. They just to be fair, I was doing like that was back when I was on dating apps. But yeah, from dating apps, girls, like 50% of the dates, they'd flake. They'd flake out. That was my experience on dating apps. Okay, more chats. I actually want to do some reacts too. One sec. Oh my goodness, you guys are killing me.
Brian's Consciousness donated $10. You gotta be harder on the host, bro.
Thank you. Look, I don't, I think I am for the most part, right? I don't know. Like I try to match energy, right? I'm going to match energy. And like, I don't want to, my thing is I don't want to have to kick people off. Like I don't like to have to kick people off. I'd rather keep talking to them. Sorry, one sec. I'm adjusting my microphone here. To be fair, recently though, I don't think we've had a lot of, like, because you can kind of farm. Like, you can farm a kickoff if you want to, but I don't know. I'd rather not kick people off the show. I mean, and the thing is people are like, oh, he just wants to farm them. That's true, to be fair. But like, a kick is a farm. Like, if you kick somebody off, that's a good clip. So, I don't know. I try to be reasonable. Colin? I think we have done that before.
Cleaner 409 donated $10. The two girls in the corner are currently making better arguments than 80% of the past girls. Hashtag Kiki setting the example. Hashtag learn to take a joke, ladies.
Stop touching the mic and center it. Okay. Sure. Thank you. It's true. Dave. Oh, wait. No, that wasn't Dave. Cleaner. Thank you, man.
Grid 1 Motorsports donated $30. Evening Brixton. I am about to go live myself. Happy to jump on if you want conversation. Also, I sent you a message on the gram.
Yo, what's up, Grid? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'm just going to do, I'm down to have you on for like another stream, but I'm just, I'm not going to stream for, I say this, I'm not going to stream for super long, but I'm just going to get through a couple things and probably just leave it at that. But I'm down to have you on sometime in the future. Thank you though, man. Hope you have a good stream.
Dave Richards donated $10. Not telling you how to run your show, but when you have a full panel on Sundays, it would be great to have the wide camera most of the time. Half the fun is seeing the girls' reaction to your takes.
Yo, chat, what do you think about that? I like the center camera sometimes, but I actually think the straight on, I guess you would call them, is better. Because, I mean, like the girl on, you guys probably can't see my cursor. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can display the cursor. and I'll just do it. Where is it? GH5 Center? No, it's not gonna. Oh yeah, I can't show the cursor. Okay, well basically where Kiki and Ashley are, I know it's like the exposure is all fucked up, but like the girls sitting there in kind of the center seats are, I don't know, they're really far away. But yeah, I like the center cam. I think we should probably go to it more. Ozempic eyes? What the fuck? By the way, guys, the fucking weight loss that I'm working on, I'm down a couple, 5-6 pounds. I'm raw dogging this diet. No fucking Ozempic. Fuck that shit. I'm old school. No Ozempic. No Ozempic. This is just called stress eyes. And talking to strumpet eyes.
Zor donated $10.
Thank you, man.
God bless from one of your pen pals, bro. Great to see you and hope everything is well. This new format is awesome. Looking good. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Zor. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Prophet News donated $10. Any thoughts on having Brandon Martinez _ clips on Nex on for a show at some point? He has good videos on egalitarianism and men's rights. You should check him out. Anyway, cheers, Brian.
I don't know who it is, but no idea who it is. I actually want to do maybe I shouldn't announce this because then I'll just get spammed out of my mind on Instagram. I do want to try to find like somebody to come on the show. It's so hard to find a good person though. It's really hard to find a good person to like, cause it'd be nice to be able to have a co-host or not even co-host, but just like, it could be guests to come in, you know? I don't know. Sorry. A guest that can take over the reins when I'm like want to step away from the table for a bit. You know? You know what I mean? Look, the invite has been there for Andrew.
Joseph Boombots donated $69.
Thank you, man.
Meanwhile, they're glorifying Hitler nowadays and portraying him as a hero. I'd love to come on the show and debate things that should be common sense with your guest.
All right. Thank you, man. I mean, we get a lot of requests to come on the show at this point. I mean, I'm kind of willing to, what's the term in sports? Dark horse? Wild card? Dark horse? Is that hold on. Dark horse? Maybe dark horse? I don't know. I've talked about this a whole bunch of other times, but as it relates to like inviting somebody who's going to be on my side, and it could be whether it's a man or a woman. Very few people have been able to come in and are able, like it's one thing to watch the stream from the comfort of your home and then be live watching it and backseat streaming, not backseat streaming, but backseating me and being, I would have said this and da. I can't tell you, if you go look at some of the earlier episodes, and I invited on, like, I think if you look below episode 150, I invited on a bunch of dudes, tested out about a dozen guys. They don't have it. and it's basically a dead seat. It's a dead seat. Like, it would be better for me to have a fucking feminist next to me that I'm debating with than a dead seat. The amount of dudes who have come on the show, who I've given opportunities to, who fucking fumble. I don't have an ego about it. Like, I know I'm not the most articulate or best debater. But if you can't at least do as good as me, which I don't think is a particularly high bar, you're a dead seat. I'd rather a girl there. But we've had these guys come on the show. Just to be clear, we've had good guys on the show. Michael Knowles, Charlie Kirk, Andrew Wilson, Chase. I like Q, although I wish we've had Q on a bunch, but he should contribute more. But when he does, it's good. But he doesn't dive in as much as I'd like him to. But all the other dudes we've had on, and maybe I'm missing one or two other good guys we've had on, they sit there. And I remember this one guy, we had this we've had multiple dudes who I invited on. Some of them begged to come on the show, and I let them on, and they choke. They choke, and then they end up blaming me. They blame me. And then they go on and they talk shit about me online, and they sat there the entire show, and they had an opportunity. Like, the thing with the show, and we tell people this, if you want to get a word in, you have to be assertive. And if you look at how Andrew or Chase or Charlie or Michael Knowles did it, that's how you do it. But if you just sit there and you just got your hands in your lap and you're not going to, it's not even that they're trying to get a word in, they're just sitting there fucking in a stupor. That's the best way I could describe it, in a stupor. And, but yeah, there's been like 2 or 3 guys who come on the show. I don't even get into a debate with them, but they just sit there stupid. And then they're like, man, that was terrible. I didn't even get to speak. You didn't try to speak. You didn't have anything to say. Anyways, but yeah, and then one guy, 2 of these guys went on. One guy went on to Twitter, talked a bunch of shit. I'm not even, it's just going to piss me off. I'm not even going to get into the details.
Dave Richards donated $10. What do you think is the most important men's right issue is currently?
That's a good question.
Bias in education, divorce courts, in hiring,
I'm wondering.
misandry in the media, bias studies to make men bad and women the victims.
Honestly, I want to say, most important. Well, it's hard to quantify that. It's all important. Most important, I don't know how exactly I would quantify that. If we're talking in the United States, if we're talking about specific things that actually have like massive, palpable impact on men, I would definitely look towards homelessness, and then the unaliving rate, which clearly, massively, disproportionately impacts men. Obviously, like, that would be the immediate. The 2 most immediate things, and perhaps like economic issues. There's a lot of affirmative action that's negatively impacting men as it relates to, I mean, you see it in all kinds of industries, but there's a bunch of affirmative action where there's like hiring preferences in the direction or bias towards women. But all of these are bad. The bias in the court system, as you mentioned, divorce courts as it relates to family court, educational system, massive bias there. One of the big things, though, that I think is really bad that's been creeping up, I would say, is the sort of tolerance and acceptance of anti-male rhetoric and misandry. So if you go to TikTok, and I have documented this really well on my Twitter, I've probably posted hundreds of videos of basically feminist, misandrist women who some of the rhetoric is so disgusting and so bad that I see on TikTok. And there's nothing about it. And you look at what happened to Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, at least, mind you, he was canceled not for any of these revelations that came after his arrest. None of this shit. He wasn't canceled. He wasn't deplatformed because any of the alleged, trafficking. It's been 3 years. Well, I don't even know if there's anything there. I don't know the details. I don't know. It seems a bit bogus. He was deplatformed for misogyny. That's what he was deplatformed for. Banned on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. The alleged misogynistic things that Andrew Tate was saying was completely milquetoast compared to the shit that TikTok feminists and misandrists get away with. And also, you know what? Let me just pull some shit up. I've documented this thoroughly. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Give me 1 sec, guys. I am... who's that girl who talks shit about me? Oh, man. The Drew? Let me see. Here, I'm going to pull this up. 1 sec. And I wrote, it's interesting to me, Cobra Tate got banned across all platforms for misogyny, but the misandry I see allowed on these platforms is 10x worse than anything Andrew Tate has ever said. Take, for example, Drew Afualo. I can't pronounce her. I don't know. The difference is her hate gets rewarded with a blue check mark and massive brand deals. So let's play this from the beginning. There's a couple others that I need to find too. Hold on.
The inherent fact that men are evil, that is true. Like man as a whole is evil. Like just as an entity, a general idea. Men have inflicted violence and oppression on the world in ways that are irreparable. Like it's okay if we say that out loud. It's okay if we say that men are inherently evil. It's like, it's not all men, but for some reason, always a man. Every time something terrible happens, always a man, like 99% of the time. So I feel like it's a lot simpler than people may think. I don't hate my man, I hate most men. And for me, I think given what men have done to me personally, to people I love, and the world as a whole, if they all start guilty and have to work their way to innocent, it's not really a big deal to me. I feel very convicted in that. It's very if you're not awful, prove it. Yeah. Quit talking about it and fucking do it. Because the men who complain that they really hate hearing oh, what about all men? Oh, all men, all men. A lot of this, not a lot of action.
Wow. Okay. There were I don't know, half a dozen objectionable things I heard there that if you were to replace wherever she says men or man, and you replace it with woman or black person, it definitely becomes sexist. It definitely becomes racist. But this is okay. And mind you, Andrew Tate was always deemed a controversial figure. Andrew Tate never fucking said even anything as bad as approaching what she said in just this one clip. And there's other clips that I could show you from her, from Drew, that are terrible. Mind you, this woman, hold on. This woman has, she's not a nobody, I can see why sometimes on these platforms, somebody, I'm not saying it's justified if you have a smaller following, but once you get a bigger following, you typically end up getting a little bit more attention. There's never been, let me see if I can, hold on, switching over. There's never been any critical news articles written about Drew. Try to find a critical news article about her. Never been the case. I'm pretty sure she has a Spotify deal. She has an Emmys gig here. I don't know what this is. I'm pretty sure she gets massive brand deals from mainstream companies. Look, this is her. Hold on. Can I? Hello? She has a fucking Spotify deal. She gets merchandise. I don't know what kind of other deals she does. What is this? In Style magazine. She's got a fucking energy drink sponsorship. I don't know. Simply Drink Simply. What's this? 50. Okay, whatever. What is this? She's doing a thing for Variety, I guess. Look at all these. Okay, this is what's fucking insane to me, dude. Insane. If you guys know who this woman is. Apple TV. This woman is the most hateful woman. Oh my God, please scroll up. Holy fuck. She's got sponsorship after sponsorship after sponsorship after fucking sponsorship. 8.2 million. She gets her check mark. I don't know. What was it? Cobra Tate? Probably banned. Cobra Tate. There's other shit too.
That was my problem with Paris, like with France.
Hold on, let me see if I can find.
I was thinking about love scenes.
Oh, by the way, chat, really quick, while I'm going to look into that a bit more. But can you guys tell me when we were playing her video, was it out of sync? Like, was there a delay on the voice? Maybe I can play it again and you guys can tell me. Where is it? So here's the video. So you're just going to tell me if the audio is out of sync, because I think it might be out of sync when it plays a video. You tell me, guys.
The inherent fact that men are
hold
evil,
on,
that is true. Like,
oops. Ah, shit. One sec.
the inherent fact that men are evil, that is true. Like man as a whole is evil. Like just as an entity, a general idea. Men have inflicted violence and oppression on the world in ways that are irreparable. Like, it's okay if we say that out loud. It's okay if we say that men are inherently evil. It's like, it's not all men, but for some reason, always a man. Every time something terrible happens, always a man, like 99% of the time. So I feel like it's a lot simpler than people may think. I don't hate my man, I hate most men. And for me, I think given what men have done to me personally, to people I love, and the world as a whole, if they all start guilty and have to work their way to innocent, it's not really a big deal to me. I feel very convicted in that. It's very if you're not awful, prove it. Yeah. Quit talking about it and fucking do it. Because the men who complain that they really hate hearing oh, what about all men? Oh, all men, all men. A lot of this, not a lot of action. The inherent fact that men are evil, that is true. Man as a whole is evil. Just as an entity, a general idea. Men have inflicted violence and oppression on the world in ways that are irreparable. It's okay if we say that out loud. It's okay if we say that men are inherently evil. It's it's not all men, but for some reason, always a man. Every time something terrible happens, always a man, like 99% of the time. So I feel like it's a lot simpler than people may think. I don't hate my man, I hate most men. And for me, I think given what men have done to me personally, to people I love, and the world as a whole, if they all start guilty and have to work their way to innocent, that's not really a big deal to me. I feel very convicted in that. It's very if you're not awful, prove it.
Okay. How's the sync, guys? Can you tell me if the sync is okay? Tell me if the sync is all right. Sorry, I had to step away for a bit, so it just replayed. It's off a smidge. So what we were looking for, if there was like her lips, if the audio looked like it was coming either a bit after or a bit before. Barely, a little bit off. It's ahead 0.2 seconds. Okay. What about here? I'm going to try something else. You tell me if this looks better. You guys are at the optometrist's office, okay? All right. Does it look better now?
The inherent fact that men are evil, that is true. Like man as a whole is evil. Like just as an entity, a general idea. Men have inflicted violence and oppression on the world in ways that are irreparable. Like, it's okay if we say that out loud. It's okay if we say that men are inherently evil. It's like, it's not all men, but first.
Is it better? Oh, wait. I don't have the chat here. Fuck. Looks good. Is that better? Okay. I'll have to figure out why that's doing that. How about my sync? Is my sync okay? Like when I'm talking? Right now, how's my sync? Slightly off, but it's better now. Yeah, so I don't know where I was going with all that, but basically, the person asked me like what I see as a big issue. I mean, women with 8 million followers on TikTok spreading insanely misandrist, anti-male rhetoric that is that's 10 times worse, 100 times worse than anything Andrew Tate has ever said that got him deplatformed. Mind you, actually, you know what's funny? Speaking of, so I was saying how she got this Spotify deal, right? She's had a Spotify deal. They probably pay her millions of dollars to spread anti-male rhetoric. I would imagine her Spotify deal is is in the millions of dollars. So they're paying her millions of dollars to spread anti-male rhetoric. Meanwhile, I actually conveniently, I don't know if any of you watch my stuff on Spotify. I don't know if I can find it. I don't need to pull it up. It doesn't matter. I don't know if any of you watch the show via Spotify, but we upload the show via Spotify. We got kicked out of the creator program instantly on Spotify. And I've been posting all the episodes on Spotify, making no money on Spotify for the past 2 or 3 years. I randomly reached out and I was like, hey, can I submit an appeal? And I tried to appeal before. They're like, no, your show isn't eligible for the Spotify creator program. Finally, and I think it's because of some of the stuff Trump is doing and sort of the change in the culture. They let me join the Spotify creator program finally. But it's like, if we're talking about my show, I'm not saying, like, you look at what Spotify's investing in, Call Her Daddy, this bullshit with Drew Afwalo, it's where she's literally a misandrist. There's no deny, like, for example, check this out. Check this out really quick. Wait. I have to play the stupid clip. I know you guys have seen it a million times. I just have to play a little bit of it. Hold on. Is this gonna fuck shit up? I don't know.
The inherent fact that men are evil, that is true. Like man as a whole is evil. Like just as an entity, a general idea.
Okay, check this out. I don't know. Am I going to go big Brian on this? No, I'll just keep it like this. I like women. I think women are great. You heard it here from the fucking source. I don't hate women. Oh my God. Wow. Despite some of the things I believe, I have no hate for women. I think women are great. That's me. Fucking demonetized a fuck ton on YouTube. fucking demonetized on TikTok, demonetized on Spotify, no sponsorships. No sponsorships. Meanwhile, literally admitted. By the way, and I just want to be clear, right? Hold on, right? This isn't like I'm doing fine. Like it's not like some jealousy, like, oh my God, I wish I was getting sponsors. My issue is the double standard. Like if misandrists like her, like Drew, we're not getting $1 million Spotify deals. We're not getting fucking, I mean, maybe it's ghostwritten. I don't know. Book deals, getting to go to the, probably getting paid $100,000 to do shitty interviews at the Emmys for In Style magazine, doing this. What was the other one she did? She did something for Variety. Probably getting paid 5 to 10 figures just to show up for a day, fucking drink sponsorships, getting, I don't know what kind of deal she has with Universal Studios. Time 100, Time 100, bro. Hold on. Time? Wait, is this like Time magazine? Wait, why is it? Hold on. Bro, this is literally the same fucking thing. Okay, hold on. That's a bit crazy, but Time Magazine is fucking cooked, boys. I'm fucking telling you. Time Magazine is fucking cooked. Holy shit, dude. Wait, did I say 5 to 10 figures? I must have meant 5 to 6 figures. But she's fucking, of course, dude. Oh my God. What is this? What is this? Apple TV paid her 5 to 6 figures to do this lame ass sit down. My issue is they should look, I don't know. Oh wait, was it not showing? My bad. Hold on. I was referencing Apple TV probably paying 5 to 6 figures to have this stated misandrist do promo for their bullshit shows. I'm trying to see. Oh my God, please. This woman gets 5 to 6 figure sponsorship deals on the regular. She's got $1 million, multi-million-dollar Spotify deal. Simp of the Year award, by the way. Simp of the Year. And I just think it's crazy, man. And hold on. I guess, oops. By the way, so we're kicked out. We got kicked. We've been kicked out of the TikTok creator program. I'm pretty sure we're pretty shadow banned on TikTok. She gets a check mark, 8 million followers, open misandrist. Anyways, I'm kind of just repeating myself, but I did want to play one other video here. One sec. Give me a sec to find it. I must have posted it on my main. Like, I can sit here though. I guess my point is I can sit here. I've never said that I hate women. I think women are great. Don't hate women. I've never said it, not even, no context, never said it. But because I'm anti-feminist and have some spicy dating takes like that were the norm 20, 30 years ago, don't be a hoe. Don't have an insanely high body count. Don't be sleeping with multiple people at the same time. Anti-feminist does not mean you hate women, by the way. And look, the bow thing, oh my God. oh, he wants women to bow. Oh my God. I want women to be no, it's not that I want my girl, whatever. Other women can do whatever the fuck they want, although it'd probably help them if they're single. I'd like a submissive dynamic. I want a woman who defers to my leadership. That's it. That's really it. That has gotten me demonetized on a bunch of platforms. Anyways, let me see if I can find it. Damn, okay. I mean, I'll play this. I can't find the other clip that I wanted to show, but...
So you think you're...
Yeah.
Don't take...
Wait, hold on. Let me change this. Hello?
So you think you're...
Yeah.
Don't take this the wrong way. You're not a 10.
All right. First of all, every time I feel like we stamp out a roach, aka a white man with a podcast like this.
Stamp out a roach, aka a white man with a podcast. Roach, aka white man. I don't know, man. You change white man to black person, that becomes problematic real quick. But it's okay if it's about white people. It's okay if it's about men. It's okay. And yes, her laugh is evil. Evil. All right, let me let some chats come through. I would like to also try to find... Oh my God, there's too many chats. I'm fucked, boys. You guys are insane, dude. I'm just gonna... man.
Fromia donated $10. The days of that ridiculous cancel culture are over. The days of apologies are over. The left can call me whatever they want and I don't care.
True. Well put. Hold on. I need to get an ice pack, guys. My neck is bugging me. One sec. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oops. Here, enjoy. All right. Oh, I should have let the TTS come through.
Dave Richards donated $10.
Yo, thank you, man.
Is there a reason you don't like getting college students from the streets? I would feel like they would be less likely to sabotage your show as they won't know about your show till they get there.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, basically, we want to have people pre-scheduled. That way they can watch the show ahead of time. They can prepare for it. Because I don't know, people are going to be like, well, you're just, these people from the street, they're not really like prepared to like talk about some of these topics, blah, blah, blah. And look, we've done that a little bit. It's super rare. I don't know. Maybe we've had like in total, we've had, I don't know how many guests. We've had like 1,500 guests come on the show. And I think that maybe 30 to 40 of them we had to just pull off the street. Not intentionally. It's never our plan to do that. It's just people flaked or canceled. But it's never our intention.
Joseph Boombots donated $10. What is $250 when you make that in an hour showing your body online?
That's a good point. I'm not sure what this is related to, but Joseph, thank you, man. Appreciate it. What are the chevrons on the collar for? Have you been finding the show more manageable? Oh yeah, way more manageable. Way more manageable. Yeah, it's a way better schedule, and it's going to enable me to do this, and I've been way less stressed. which means, I mean, chat, do you guys think that, what do you guys think? Do I seem, ever since we went down to one show, do I seem kind of like less stressed out? What do you think? Chevron. Oh, this is a 7. People are saying nope. It depends on the show. Like some days, I definitely think there are some days I'm just as stressed. It's been stressful ever since, you know, what happened. Wait, hold on. Sorry, my OCD is going to kill me. Hold on, I got it. Yeah. UK news. I don't know what's going on in UK. I mean, look, if I would do this show, this is what I would do. I would do this show 3 to 4 times a week if I didn't have to do the guest booking. I could almost, maybe I could do it. Yeah. Also, if I move the show to LA, if I move to Los Angeles, we're 2 hours, I'm in Santa Barbara. I'm 2 hours north of Los Angeles. We could do the show every day. LA is the entertainment hub of the world, the United States. There's no shortage of people we could get on the show. I'm a dumbass. I'm a major dumbass, okay, guys? I'm stubborn. I'm fucking stubborn. I grew up in Santa Barbara. I like it here. I know some of you guys don't like California. California, Stan, I get it. I'm not going to move. I don't want to move. I don't know what to say. Santa Barbara is... I don't like Los Angeles. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I was distracted there. I had to do a little mod thing. But the thing is, Santa Barbara, it's a small city. Like it's the entire county, I think, is like 300, 400,000 people, but that includes like areas that are 45 minutes, 50 minutes away. The Santa Barbara area is within like 10, 20 minutes to get to the studio. I don't know. The population, like there's maybe 20,000, 20,000 girls who could be on the show. Like, obviously, the population in Santa Barbara... Hold on, what is the population? Hold on. Let's just say population... Well, the thing is that it's... We would have to incorporate, though... Okay, because this is just the city, right? So you would have to incorporate, like, Goleta... And then you'd have to incorporate, I don't know, I guess you could say like Carpinteria. And then, anyways, you guys get the idea. Basically, it's super fucking small here. So I got a house for you. You're going to, Mike, you're going to donate a house to me in Santa Barbara? Okay. Thank you, man. If anybody in Santa Barbara wants to donate things to me, I will accept it. If anybody in the chat wants to put me in their will, you know, I will graciously accept you. I don't know. I will accept it. Anyways, whatever. Let's see. We have, but yeah, I'm stubborn, man. I don't want to move. Wait, what the frick?
Devon Jackson
Sorry, these are
donated
late, guys.
$10. I'm literally never late to anything ever. It's extremely rude behavior and just shows a lack of care for other people's time. The audacity to blame the people you were rude to is astonishing. WWE wed.
You know what would be really fucked though? Thank you, Davon, man. I appreciate it. If I moved to Hawaii, then I'd be giga fucked. I mean, Oahu, what is it, Honolulu? I mean, nobody flying out for the show if I did it in Hawaii. You know what I'd love to do, guys? Here's what I'm going to do. I don't know when I'm going to do it. Assuming shit doesn't hit the fan, I want to do a tour where I go into every single state. I will go to every single state. I'll do a show in Idaho. We'll go to Washington. We'll go to Oregon. We're going to go to New York. We're going every single state. I don't care. We'll go to North Dakota, and I'll do at least one show per state. Every single state. Well, I don't know if I'll get a tour bus, but we'll do it. Thank you, man.
Schnico04 donated $30. Brian, just showing some love. Respond to my Discord messages, you jerk. 07.
Oh, wait, did you send some?
Grid One
Oh,
Motorsports donated
I got
$30.
Thank you, man.
Bricks and I am having a guest flake right now, lol.
Shit.
Responded to a hey, let's get your equipment checked an hour ago and now nothing.
Yeah, man. It's such a hassle to when you're reliant on other people for content, it's a bit of a headache, man. Every single week, man. I'll say this. So for us to get 10 people on the show, typically the panel is 9 people. Sometimes it's more. 9 including me. So that's 8 girls. For me to get 8 girls on the show, 8 are going to flake. So typically a total booking will end up being, and that's minimum. So in a given week, I have 8 people who have, over the course of time, flaked. Whether it was a week prior, or whether it was 1 hour before the show, or whether it was a no-show. So offer them free drugs and they will show up. Could work.
Jake White donated £10. Evening from the UK. 1. Brian is a legend. 2. Fuck the whores, do this more regularly. 3. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, you were quality over here too. Hashtag missing Charlie Kirk socks.
Yeah, man. You know, I didn't really get a huge opportunity to go into all. I'm actually cooked. I did the whole stream about it, but I mean, I feel like my thoughts when I did the stream Thursday, the day after it happened, weren't completely finalized, and I think my final thoughts on this were. Not when I say final thoughts, I don't mean that it's the last time I would talk about it, but it is good versus evil. Of clearly what happened to Charlie, but if you look at the reactions, there's no better way to put it. Sorry guys, my neck's kind of bugging me. There's no better way to put it. It is good versus evil. And by the way, can somebody help me find this quote? It's about Christianity. And I saw it on X, and I wish I saved it because it was so good. It was something along the lines of, and maybe somebody can help me find it. And it's not, some of you might say Pascal's wager. It's not quite that. Something along the lines of, even if you don't believe in God, even if you aren't a Christian, it would be better to align yourself with that side, or with conservatives, or with Republicans, just because of how evil the other side is, because of the evil that's out there, that it would be better to align yourself with the people that are good. And there was it's not Pascal's I don't know if I'm saying it, Pascal's wager. If anybody knows the quote, the quote that I'm thinking of, I know it's not Pascal's wager. That's like basically like, well, why take the risk of not believing if the upside of believing in Christianity and Jesus is, well, even if the odds are really against you, it's not going to hurt to be a Christian. Whereas if you're wrong and you're an atheist, then it's like, what, you don't get to go to heaven, basically. But I mean, I don't know how you can remain on that side, on the other side. It is irresponsible to say half this country is evil. Well, look, there are liberal people, there are Democrats that will disavow the rhetoric from their side as it relates to the celebration and rejoicing over what happened to Charlie Kirk. Those people are not evil. But if you look at the difference in reaction to, like, I mean, people are going to say this isn't a fair comparison. But if you look at the BLM, people are not going to like this comparison, but the BLM riots versus, well, there weren't even any riots related to what happened to Charlie. But I don't know. Hold on. There's actually a tweet on this. Fuck. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. That I thought was interesting. I'm not. One sec. I'm finding this tweet. Like, okay, George Floyd dies during an arrest. $2 billion of property damage, 200 federal buildings damaged, 2,000 police officers injured, at least 25 Americans killed. Charlie Kirk killed in cold blood. 0 rioting, 0 looting, 0 injuries, peaceful vigils and prayers, 0 in property damage, 0 Americans killed. We are not the same. Yeah. I mean, there's just a difference of how these things are handled, right? There's such a massive difference. So, I don't know. Like, I think when I say it's good versus evil is you have what happened. You have the increasing of left-wing, leftist violence. You have the people that, even if they don't participate in said violence, tolerate it or think it's, what was that? Can anybody in the chat tell me that there was, wasn't there a study done that asked Democrats if they thought that if violence was ever justified because of words? Or do you know what the stat I'm referencing? Is violence ever justified? Can anybody in the chat just tell me the stats really quick? But a higher proportion of leftists and Democrats believe that violence is justified for political aims, for political reasons. Whereas a much, much, much smaller proportion of Republicans and conservatives believe that violence is ever justified. By the way, there are still some conservatives and Republicans that say violence is justified. That's even, I think it was 7%. That's wrong. Around 5%. I think it was 7%, something like that. And it was like 30 something percent for Democrats. That's a really big difference. That's a big difference. So, the whole violence take is cringe for everyone, though. Morality went out with an what? That's crazy, man. But there's clearly a difference. There's clearly a difference. And like, okay, no. The fair comparison, hold on. The fair comparison wouldn't be Charlie KIRK versus BLM riots. Like maybe the fair comparison would be BLM versus like January 6th, right? A lot of people. Hold on. So, oh man, he also had a comparison on that too. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. Whatever. There's a link. Somebody sent me a link. Here, let me let the chat come through. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. There's so many chats. I'm really behind. I don't know if I'm going to have, okay. Wait, what?
Grid One Motorsports donated $30. I am always down to help you, Brixon, and I did mine the store last week. Just hit me up.
DM? Is it on Discord? I don't know. Yo, Grid, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Chikama donated $10. Wednesday show FTW, thanks for having this format looking great. Also, shouts out to our Discord family.
Yo, thank you, man. Who are you on Discord? Is this the... No, this is somebody else.
Shniko04 donated $10. Have you put any more thought into a dating talk panel with just men to get their perspective?
I've thought about it, but I'm so busy just already doing my thing.
GMD Jim donated $10.
Thank you, Jim.
I could be your wingman on the show, but I do not think you can afford me. Plus, as a grizzled older man, I would be brutal to all of your guests and they would all rage quit. Brian's number one simp donated $15. You're looking great, Brian.
Thank you.
Keep on keeping on.
Number one.
Whatever Wednesdays.
Who's the number 2 simp is the question, though. Who's the number 2 simp?
Chor XD donated $10. Would you let a normie dude pay to co-host a show? At least it protects your expenses and bottom line. You might have some decent viewers who could do the job.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm open to pay to play. It would have to be, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to charge some, but there's like, we would probably do a sponsored seat option, but it'd be expensive. So I'd almost rather just not do it. Because, I don't know, people would be like, well, Brian, I don't know, optically people would be all butthurt about it. Oh my God, he's charging people to come on the show. Like the other thing is that I kind of, at this point, and then we talked about it earlier, I've had a bunch of dudes on the show who didn't really perform that well. I want somebody who is vetted. And what I mean by that is, like, do you have a YouTube channel? Have you done any sort of debate before? Because I get that people have strong convictions and strong beliefs, but that doesn't always translate to being able to do it when the lights are on, the cameras are on, there's 9 feminists around you. That doesn't always translate. And it's one thing to be watching the stream from the comfort of your home and being like, oh my God, Brian, you fucking suck. I would have said this and blah, 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 da, da, da. I'm telling you guys, it's very different when you're watching from the comfort. I used to do this, when you're watching from the comfort of your bedroom versus when you're there in person. Just saying. But I would like to invite people on where it's like, okay, you've started a YouTube channel. I don't care. You can have 1,000 followers. I don't care. Like, I want to see something though. I want to see you've participated in some debate. Like, it's kind of like, this analogy is not going to be perfect, but, people are going to be like, well, Brian, you're not that, I'm not saying I'm as big as the UFC, but I would say it's like, imagine you've had one amateur fight or no amateur fights, and you're like, okay, I want to go compete in the UFC. That's a bad idea. You should, sharpen your tool set. Do some, you know how Andrew does his little debates on TikTok. Record it, post on a YouTube channel. If you've got the sauce, hold on, wait, I got to do something. Hold on, one sec. You know oh yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage. The cream rises to the top. The cream will rise to the top. So if you're talented, just do some debates and then have something I can look at. But just a random DM from like an anonymous Instagram account, I can't really consider you. But if you've honed your skills a bit, yeah, I'll consider anybody. All right, hold on. Let's do some chats, boys. Let's do some chats.
Mr. Baseman donated $10. Brian, do I need to call you fat more often to motivate you to lose more weight?
Yes.
I'm happy to oblige. You're doing the Lord's work, and you have a dumpy like a Bella's 75,710. Cheers. Fat. Sergio Bertarelli Jr. donated $10. I just started the course for debates, which you and Andrew created it. Give me 3 months.
Get to it, man. Get to it.
Dave Richards donated $10. I think most of the chat agreed that having the camera that has all the guests on screen is better than the split screen where we miss half the guest's reaction. Also less work for Nick probably.
Let's test it out. Hold on.
Stop that because it's an actual medical procedure.
Please clips Fight Pass this Saturday competing. That benefits your...
All right, hold on. All right. So, like if it's straight on like this, can you guys see it? Wait one sec. Like you see more of the face. Oops.
Talking state.
I don't know. And then the people here, the camera is so far away. Like, I
relationship.
I think the split screen is good. Like where it'll be split down the middle. I don't know. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. All right. I got to blast through these, boys. I actually wanted to react to some shit. Oh, Kaibaka, thank you for the gifted 10. It looks like 10 there. I'm sitting a little further away from the microphone, guys. Is this okay? Can you guys hear me all right? Never seen... What the fuck?
Jayekin donated $10. What if you gave patrons from your Discord to call in or appear remotely? If it goes well, they can be a return guest. If you only knew how much the people on Discord love you and speak highly of you.
There is a way to do a call-in. I think we have an Ethereum option if somebody wants to do it.
Josh Brooks donated $69. Brian, thanks for being here more often. I could be anywhere in the world, but I'm here with you. Looking good, G, hard work paying off. Do you know who the Strumpets are before introductions? Mr. Tom Clinton donated 100 Swedish krona.
Oh shit, thank you,
Hook me up with a work visa and I will co-host the shit out your show. All the best from Sweden, R.I.P. Charlie.
Josh, I'll respond to yours in just a sec here. Yeah, I do. I do the guest booking. That might surprise people, but I know who they are.
$30. Most of these big-name magazines, their articles are being consistently written more by leftist progressive-type mindset people. Scientific American is cooked as well. I think they bought into the tea.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Yo, Josh, thank you so much, dude. Wait.
Thrifty donated $10. I'm sorry to hear that even in real life outside of gaming that being good at what you do still gets you shadow banned. It's absurd. Hope you at least got the drift to him saying smile GG's. Jack Atlas donated $9.99.
Thank you, man.
You were
Thank you, guys.
talking about guests earlier. Why not get Basfs on in the future? He's been in the manosphere for years cooking feminists and women's dumb ideas.
Oh.
Chor XD donated $10. The interesting thing about what she says is that she claims that the very nature or ontology of men is that of evil, which means that we can't even fix it. This in essence is just license to abuse us.
Yeah, you're talking about this girl here. I actually found the other clip from her I wanted to play. I feel like I've posted her more. But yeah, that's the big thing that bothers me, man, is you go on fucking TikTok and it's not just what they're saying, but that these videos have hundreds of thousands or even millions of likes.
I'm with a man.
One sec. I'm going to streamline some of these transitions a little better, guys.
How do you live at this intersection of I hate men, I see all this terrible behavior online, but I'm with him?
Hold on. Wait. Sorry. Okay.
Man, I'm marrying a man. And by the way, Ashley and I make fun of men too, but we have like great fathers and brothers,
Yeah.
friends.
Most do. Most women who do hate men have great fathers, brothers, and men.
Yeah, so we do think there's like great men. Obviously, you found one, so did Ashley. But like, how do you live at that sort of like intersection of the two?
I mean, I think it's a lot simpler than people think. I think people overcomplicate it. It's just, I'm not talking about you.
Amen.
But it doesn't change the inherent fact that men are evil. That is true. Like man as a whole is evil. Like just as an entity, a general idea. Men have inflicted violence and oppression on the world in ways that are irreparable. Like, it's okay if we say that out loud. It's okay if we say that men are inherently evil. It's like, it's not all men, but for some reason, always a man. Every time something terrible happens, always a man, like 99% of the time. So I feel like it's a lot simpler than people may think. I don't hate my man, I hate most men. And for me, I think given what men have done to me personally, to people I love, and the world as a whole, if they all start guilty and have to work their way to innocent, that's not really a big deal to me. I feel very convicted in that. If you're not awful, prove it. Yeah. Quit talking about it and fucking do it.
Oh, that's almost it's a different edit, I guess, but I think it included some extra portion or whatever. Wait, by the way, guys, is my sync off now? Can you tell me if my sync looks off? Let me know in the chat. Hold on, I'm going to react to that here, but was my sync off when I was talking there? Okay. Now it should be fine. Now it should be fun. Okay. It's annoying. My stream setup. So in order to get the video, how do I explain this? The audio that we get from our camera, it's not audio from the cameras, but the camera input, the video input is, I have to offset the audio by like 0.2 seconds. Anyways, whatever. But, bro, what the fuck? Anyways, fuck her. It's crazy though. We already went over it a million times, but multi-million-dollar Spotify podcast deal. All these major mainstream brands giving her probably 5 to 6 figure sponsorship deals. It's not like Tiege Hanley. It's not Tiege Hanley. It's not some fucking, I don't know. Well, what's one of the other? It's not even. What's that wallet company that does all the sponsorships? Rift or some shit. These are major, publicly traded companies. Publicly traded. Ridge wallet. Thank you. Apple. Like major publicly traded companies that are sponsoring an anti-male misandrist. Literally. This is holy fuck, bro. Actually. Well, Brian, misogyny kills, misandry annoys. Oh my God. Well, hold on. What about the unaliving rate? What about men in Ukraine getting abducted in the street by military police so that they can be put into the meat grinder of war? Misandry definitely kills. Okay. Tylenol, by the way. Fucking Tylenol, man. I need a Tylenol. Good thing I'm not pregnant. Good thing I'm not pregnant. I had to pull some shit up. Hold on. Oh my God. Streamlabs is tripping, boys. All right. Let's. Mads, thank you for the gifted 10 memberships. I know some of these are delayed, guys. There's so many. I'm just working my way through them.
Easton Langston donated $10. It's crazy that women have such an issue with the bow. My man likes me to curtsy when he gets home, so that's what I do, and I promise the world didn't end.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. They don't like the bow. I just don't like when I put it into terms like this. Even young women who are in college will have an expectation of men that the man pays for the date. Say you're in college, I don't know, you're going to spend, I could see a college guy spending $100 on the date. Most guys in college, let's say the guy has a $20 an hour job, which is definitely not, maybe I'm talking in California terms here, definitely not a given for the rest of the country. But let's just assume this guy in college, or you know, he makes $20 an hour. To pay for a $100 first date, which I think is perfectly reasonable. Like, I think that's, even if you go to a fucking Chili's, unless you get like the 3 for me bullshit, you go to Chili's, you get a drink, you get a main course, maybe you get an appetizer, you get a dessert, you do a tip, you're going to spend $100, right? And you're probably not going to Chili's on the first date. Maybe you go a bit somewhere nicer. Shit, I'd go to Hibachi on a first date. Oh, I posted this fucking clip. Oh my God, some of these women, man, holy. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Fuck, where is it? Boys, take your girl, either your girlfriend, first date, take her to Hibachi. Take her to Hibachi. But this shit, I saw this shit the other day. pissed me the fuck off. Hold on. Hold on. You guys can't. Man. Hold on. POV, your husband says he's taking you somewhere nice, and it's literally just some guy who cooks you rice. First off, hibachi is fucking amazing. What is this? Hello? Husband, by the way. Hibachi, don't listen. Don't fucking talk shit about Benihana. We have a great hibachi restaurant in Santa Barbara. And you're going to spend $100 on hibachi. Anyways, I don't know. The bao thing. You expect a guy to pay $100 on the first date. If he works $20 an hour, that's 5 hours of work. It's been a while since I've taken a math class, but I do believe that checks out. A bow takes 3 seconds. It's effortless. Nothing. Nothing. 100 is nothing, really? That's 5 hours of work for somebody who makes $20 an hour. Oh, after tax too. Good point, Music Man. And also, a lot of people aren't even making $20 an hour. I don't know. What's the minimum wage in Florida? Can somebody tell me the minimum wage in Florida? I don't know what minimum wage. All U.S. states. Okay. Is there like a chart? Can somebody is there a chart? Wait, how old is this? This is old. What the come on. What? Come on. Old. I thought, isn't it, wait, what is the minimum wage in California? Oh, hold on. $16.50. Oh, I thought it was, okay. I don't know. It's $7 in Pennsylvania? Wisconsin. Oh my God, hold on. $100 date if you live in Michigan, $10.50. You basically have to work 10 hours. If you live in Ohio, you have to work 10 hours. You have to work a 10-hour shift to take a girl out on a date. Are you... 720... Okay. And they don't want to bow. They want you to open the car door. They want you to... And you got to pick them up and shit. I'm just saying, all these girls who object to the bow, but they want a guy to pay for the first date, a guy might have to work 5 to 10 hours. I know, some of y'all, some people make, I'm talking about young guns, right? I'm talking about younger guys who aren't making 30, 40, 50, 100, 200, 300, however much it is per hour. Even women who are going to date men who make minimum wage or close to minimum wage, it's still a big ask for the guy to pay for the first date. The least you can do is fucking bow and do his laundry on the first date too. You got to do that shit. Got to do his fucking laundry. Immediately. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. You guys are so fucking rude. You keep distracting me. Trying to read some damn chats here. Y'all distracting me. Oh my goodness. Streamlabs was.
Donut Mooch donated $10. This is how you conduct the male guest vetting process. 1. A 5-minute audition reel of them freeballing some debate topics. 2. A 10 minutes voice or video call with you to confirm they're not Tylenol.
The thing is I get like 100 requests from men. And if I specifically did like a call out where I was like, hey guys, I'm doing a casting call, I would get even more. I get 100 messages a week from men wanting to be on the show. I don't have 10 minutes to like do a vetting call. The only way, look, do some debates. You can just literally record yourself on OBS. Do what Andrew does. Just go in TikTok rooms and try to debate with these people. But I can't just, you can't be an anon if you want to come on the show. Look, there could be a really good person. At least you got to send in to the Instagram. You got to send in a video of you debating. Or at least talking. You got to be vetted to some degree. Anyways.
Say so NZ donated $10. Brian, are you sad to see that the right embraced cancel culture reporting and getting many fired for being happy Charlie Kirk died and Trump canceling Kimmel? The same the left would do.
Well, as far as the Kimmel stuff, I don't think he should have been canceled. I mean, he's okay. Wow, he missed one show. I mean, it's all walked back. He shouldn't have been canceled. As far as people losing their job for celebrating, I'm actually fine. I'm kind of fine with it, to be honest. Like if, for example, I can say this, there's nobody on the left, there's no Democrats where I would even privately be like, yes, I would never. That's never the level I would ever be at. You are irredeemable if you are rejoicing and celebrating. It's even worse if it publicly, because people will do that shit. People will have thoughts like that privately, whatever. But to put it on the internet to create a culture, a culture where that's okay, I say fuck them. Honestly, fuck them. But you'll never catch me. Ever. It doesn't matter who. Anybody on the left never would celebrate or rejoice privately or publicly about somebody dying. Somebody being, it's not even dying. Hold on. It's not dying. He was assassinated. And everything surrounding it, completely despicable. Think of all the people traumatized who were there at the event, not to mention all his coworkers, his wife, his children, and then everybody who saw the actual assassination. Massive amounts of trauma being inflicted to a bunch of people. Of course, Charlie Kirk still the primary victim here, but completely despicable. Fuck them. Yeah. And what did they always say? Freedom of speech, not freedom from consequence. If you're a fucking healthcare worker, if you are a healthcare worker and you are rejoicing in the death of milquetoast Charlie Kirk, milquetoast mainstream conservative, how the fuck that, first off, the hospital or doctor's office or organization that hires you, how are you ever going to have patient trust if a nurse or whoever it is, patient trust is gone? So, I mean, look, whatever your fucking job, if you're celebrating or rejoicing in somebody's assassination, I don't see any problem, chat. What do you think? What do you guys think? Like, I don't know. It's not that I don't see the problem. Like, in what job would that be okay? Yeah, your employer, John, your employer is well within their rights to fire. But like in the healthcare industry, think about that's clear cut for sure. I mean, I'm prepared to say in any industry, it's completely inappropriate. Like this idea that there isn't some threshold, right? Like, for example, maybe you guys, I'm trying to think of an example. I don't know, whatever. Let me let some more chats come through. Guys, send these through Streamlabs. Lawyer Taylor servants, even my wife, to believe in God, because it means that I shall be cheated and robbed and cuckolded less often. Voltaire. Okay. Is that that's the Voltaire quote? That's what he said? All right. Smarter people than us who run the world believe in Satan so much they incorporated rituals and symbolisms into and around our society and everyday lives. Whether you believe or not is irrelevant.
Lucy donated $10. Some leftist was stating that Charlie was a fascist. I told him he is
bullshit.
not. Sounds like you are the fascist. He went on saying that fascism is a right-wing ideology. They are the ones trying to quiet you.
True. Yeah. Charlie's not a fascist. Fake news.
Jasons_Supra donated $10. Sorry if you already went over this, just joined. What were your thoughts on Jimmy Kimmel crying mum? Also wondering if you saw Destiny and Andrew on Piers Morgan.
Yes, I did see it. I mean, it's not just what Destiny said on Piers Morgan, but also, I don't know if you guys have been seeing Destiny's Twitter, his ex. He's saying some stupid fucking shit, man. I'm pretty sure Destiny blackmailed me. Or sorry, sorry, blacklisted. Sorry, tongue-tied there. Mixed up my... He didn't blackmail. He blacklisted me. He doesn't... I said one thing about him on X like 2 years ago, and he's like, fuck him, I'm not coming on this show anymore. But some of the shit that Destiny has been saying is insane. And, you know, I'm pretty open to having liberals, leftists, Democrats come on the show. But, like, some of the people, like, I don't know if you know that girl, Anne, who Andrew debated against. She was rejoicing in Charlie Kirk's, in his death. And it's like, I actually been thinking, like, I don't want to platform these people. Like, I'm pretty open to having... I'll invite people on who I disagree with. But I don't know if I want to platform somebody who's so despicable. The only thing I could think about is like to actually confront them about it and call them out to their face. But part of me doesn't even want to platform. Like, you can be a liberal and like I can disagree with you. You can be a liberal or a Democrat or that leftist. And you can at least have a humanity. You can have some humanity. But I think, I don't know. Which girl is Anne? It's the blonde girl Andrew debated against, I think, like 6 months ago on the show.
Josh Brooks donated $10. God may not be real, but the other side is so passionate, committed to worshipping evil, homosexuality and corrupting children, that if God wasn't real, believing in him to fend of this evil is prefer.
I think that's an approximation of the quote that I was looking for. I remember it worded a little differently maybe it omitted the the LGB stuff, but that's a pretty close approximation of the quote. Chair one and oh fuck, you're right. Yeah, this mic here. Holy shit. I gotta fix that, boys. What happened with Crash Out Kylie? She was legally posturing. But yeah, I mean, so far nothing. Technically, the statute of limitations would, I think it's like a year for something like this. I think in California, what is it, like breach of contract, statute of limitations would be 4 years for written contracts. Okay, well, I guess she definitely, the statute of limitations is fine, but yeah, I don't think she's going to do anything. And I would probably just do like if she actually did, I would just also like her damages are she could do small claims. Small claims is pretty easy, but I mean it's like $600 or some shit. And the thing is though, she could sue, but my position would be she would have no well, you can sue anybody for anything, whether you can actually prevail on your claims is the actual thing, right? People can bring lawsuits totally frivolously. Oftentimes they'll do so to harass the other person. She doesn't have a valid claim. Essentially, she was in, my position is, just a short, I'm not going to cover all the details. She was in breach of contract. There was an agreement to pay her. She breached her contract. A third party, and it was caught live on stream, irrefutable evidence. Some third party, at least she alleges, offered to pay her money to leave early. From my perspective, that relieves me of any duty to fulfill my contractual obligations because she was induced to breach her contract by somebody else. This other person paid her. She left. She walked off the show. She has nothing. She's got nothing. There's no lawsuit. No law. And if she does, whatever. She wouldn't win even if she filed a lawsuit. She'd probably end up having to pay us. She might, depending on whatever. It's not going to happen. I'm not even gonna entertain it because it's just it won't happen. All right, we have Wisdom.
Barrio Wisdom donated $10.
Oh, you were on Sunday.
Yo, what up, Brickson? You just gained a new fan to the show and supporter. Keep up the good work. Never quit and never give up. Spread Charlie's word and legacy till Valhalla, Semper Fi.
Yo, thank you, man. I saw you on Sunday's show. I really appreciate all your support, man. Thank you.
Josh donated $10. Brian, I'd encourage you to seriously explore Bible-based Christianity. I know you've probably been thinking about it and it's the best, most important choice you'll ever make. Love you, bro.
Yo, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Hold on. Let's see here. One sec. I'm just checking something really quick. Damn, we have 2,000 people watching? That's fucking awesome. I'm super stoked on that because, I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. I was thinking like, oh man, like 300 people will watch. And I know this show's been kind of like a little janky. The tech stuff's been a bit weird. And I've just been reading chats mostly. But I actually do, like, I want to do like deep dives into reacts. And there's a lot of topics I'd like to speak on. And we're going to expose these fucking TikTok feminists. And I'm going to, Look, I want to do these. I love Andrew's like TikTok invasions. I'm just going to go in and troll those little stupid fucking debate spaces. I'm just going to go in and fuck with them. I'm not going to be like, well, let me engage. No, we're just going to fucking. No, actually, maybe that's a bad idea. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't troll it. I'll just go in as a character, right? I'll just go in and, oh yeah, brother. Macho Man Randy. I need the fucking headband too. Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, brother. I should just keep these on the rest of the fucking stream. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just get kicked right away. That's true. That is true. All right. Let's see. Oh, don't reload. Don't reload. Hold on. Guys, if you can, send it through Streamlabs. So, as a trans person, maddening to see time and again how the leftists orchestrate evil, then cry victim and lie. So damn sick of it. In my life, I've always been treated better by conservatives. Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know. We're just nicer people. Just nicer people. What can I say?
Schnico04 donated $10. Why did you get rid of the instant TTS? Have to say, it's very frustrating if I drop $200, have to wait 15 minutes for you to come back to your chair and get caught up with not only discussion but the TTS.
Yeah, that's fair. So it's a couple things. The first is, the primary reason is, I think for the first 100, 150 episodes, TTS was not moderated. Literally, you send it in, instantly shows up. However, we started when you just, without any moderation, you just let it come in, that opens, what's that saying? How a few people can ruin it for everyone. I love that somebody can just instantly come in. Some people had criticisms like, oh, it'll interrupt somebody mid conversation, mid sentence. And yeah, that was frustrating. That's one of the other reasons. But the primary reason is it wasn't moderated. And so people would be trying to sneak ways to sharing our address, to sharing phone numbers, to doxing. And, you know, when you have a controversial show like that, like if I was playing World of Warcraft, actually, you know what? Even people who just stream video games get targeted like this, especially actually World of Warcraft has a kind of a toxic, it's a little, you know, people will fucking, I don't know, you get somebody killed in World of Warcraft or whatever, you know, whatever it is, you gank somebody, you gank the Alliance. Bro, they're going to find your address and shit. They're going to dox you. But it got to a point where we were getting some very concerning, like, TTSs. It wasn't just the TTS. You can even send in a display, and it would be, like, doxing information about me, about other guests. It would be address stuff. It would be phone numbers. And so I had to make the decision. I had to be like, hey, I need to review every single thing before. I want to review every single message that's display, that's read, that's TTS. I have to see it before because people are trying to be sneaky. Again, and by the way, it's not, a lot of the times I can be on top of it quick. So usually, it is true. Sometimes I fuck up. I have the tab on my computer closed and I don't see it. Or I get up from the computer and you have to wait a bit. But other times, sometimes I get it, 30 seconds. So you send it in, there's a 30-second wait. Sometimes it's 1, 2, 3 minutes. But I understand that's frustrating. But we also just have to, with the doxing stuff, we have to, 1 or 2 people will ruin it for everybody. So.
_thumb_mechanics donated $10. I love it when you and Andrew are on the show together. You guys are the absolute goats. Thanks for giving me the courage to use my voice. You guys are an absolute inspiration.
Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
Dark Omen 42 donated $10. I hit you with a couple studies in Discord DM, recent one about political violence and one from April that Charlie quoted. I got your back on research if I'm around.
All right, let me pull this up. Oh, shit, is it not going to go bigger? Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, so this is... Most Americans say it's never justified to use violence to achieve political goals. Do you think it's ever justified for citizens to resort to violence in order to achieve political goals? Okay, gender. Okay, purple, yes, violence can sometimes be justified. Not sure. No, violence. Okay, so men say it can sometimes be justified. Democrats, independent. Democrats, way more likely. Look at that. They can't even fit a number in the purple. I saw a different one that said what? It was like way higher though. So I don't know. Okay, let's do the rest of the chats. All right, I'll probably shit, boys. Shit. By the way, these streams, I don't know if I feel like I should just be doing reacts. I don't know. This is just a test stream. But I don't know if like just reading chats the entire stream is the content move. I don't think it's the move, boys. I don't know if reading chats is the move. I'm gonna finish them up, but for future streams, I think I have to either boost it or just be like, we're not gonna even do any chats, I guess. I guess if it's high enough, it would be fine. Okay.
Josh Brooks donated $10. First date, homemade bologna sandwiches and fruit, picnic in the park, Bluetooth speaker, frisbee or hacky sack. 60% of the time, you'll 100% wind up alone in 10 minutes.
Oh, because we were talking about the date stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think the best for first date, though, is when she does your laundry. That's always, I think that's the best.
Toast donated $10. To be fair, I live in Wisco. We don't make a lot here, but was still able to buy a house myself, and that's on $45K a year. I donated $9.99. Brian, I know you got that bread, but hibachi on the first date is an L only girls that prove it. Would that be okay to do? I ain't gonna be fucking used for food. Don't be doing fucking simp shit.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't think food is a good first date. I don't think food's a good first date. I'm trying to think. I've done everything. I think if you vetted the girl a decent bit, like what I used to do when I was dating more normally, is I'd always speak to them on the phone. I'd speak to them on the phone. You always got it, guys. Don't go on a date with a girl. Like if you're meeting her off a dating app, you have to call her first. You got to vet. Because I can tell you from my own experience, I've backed out of going on dates. I've backed out on going on dates on a scheduled date. So for example, I might be like on a Monday, hey, are you free Friday? Okay, let's meet at 7 p.m. Let's go get a drink, whatever. But then I'd be like, hey, let's just hop on a call like on Wednesday. Let's talk first on the phone. And thank God I did. because I avoided some potential nightmare situations. So one of my pieces of advice, and you can call 15 minutes, and you can feel the vibe. Maybe there's not like any insane red flags, but you can just get a sense of who this person is. And speaking to them on the phone, you might just be like, hey, this isn't a fit. But you can also do specific vetting too. Like, okay, is it even worth going on a date with this person? Whether you're interested in something short-term or long-term. You want something, you can vet in any scenario, whether you want something casual, whether you're looking for your future wife or long-term monogamous girlfriend, you can just vet. What are the values that are important to you? Or even just like, look, if you're looking for something casual, maybe it's a good idea to find out if the girl is a virgin Christian woman who's waiting until marriage. Maybe don't go on a date with her if you're just looking to have a one-night stand. And also, you're not going to get the pussy. Don't go on the date. There's no fucking point. You're wasting your time. You're wasting her time. Look, my philosophy, a 10, 20-minute phone call, it's going to take me 10, 20 minutes to get to the date. I'd rather just vet. I actually, one time though, I tried to vet and then the girl had an issue with it. She's like, oh, you're not confident in, I swear to, I'm not making this up. She's like, oh, you just aren't confident enough to just show up to the date like sight unseen? I was like, and that was all I needed. I was like, okay, this chick's fucking crazy. What woman, and women talk about like safety, and which is totally valid, but it's like, why would a woman object to like genuinely have any issue just talking to somebody first? She was like, so anyways, whatever.
Say so NZ donated $10. So you support cancel culture as long as it's against the left? I think it's a bad attitude and the left will get back in and cancel culture will camp up considerably. Too tribal need to be consistent.
It's not my position. That's not my position. So as it relates to Jimmy Kimmel, don't think he should have been canceled. Well, again, not even a cancellation. Shouldn't have lost the show. He got it back anyways. Big, total nothing burger. As far as people who are celebrating and rejoicing about Charlie Kirk's death and them losing their jobs, it's not about the left. If a fucking conservative was doing the same thing, I will come out against any conservative or Republican who celebrates or rejoices in the death of a political opponent. I will come out against them too. This isn't a my side thing. This isn't a my side thing. If you're a conservative and you celebrate or rejoice, I don't know if we're going to see, if we were to see in the future a political assassination of a left-wing politician, a Democrat politician, or just whoever it is, and conservatives were like happy about it, that particular person, they're a piece of shit. Look, I don't personally, I'm not contacting employers. I don't do that shit. But what I am saying is, if these people do lose their jobs because they celebrated the assassination of Charlie Kirk, I personally don't have a problem with it. It has nothing to do with like my political leaning. There's no other way for me to say it. If a Republican or conservative was saying that shit, I would 100% disavow it. I'm against it regardless of who you are and who your politics are. So it's not, yeah. But the fucking difference, these people fucking whinging about the right-wing cancel culture, mind you, cancel culture has been nearly 99.99% exclusively how do I frame this? It's been exclusively a weapon of the left. Right-wing people have overwhelmingly not engaged in this sort of nonsense. For 10, 15 years, It's been Democrat, it's been lefties, it's been wokies. It's not been right wing. It's interesting though, the first time. And it's over stupid shit too. It's over dumb shit like, I closed out the tab. Or did I? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It's over stupid shit like this.
Men are providers,
Oh,
so go
fuck.
do that job.
Hold on. Why the fuck is playing? Okay, I scuffed it. Let me close out a bunch of tabs. Oh, hold on. I don't know where that was.
You bring to the table.
What the fuck? I don't know. Hold on. Oh. Okay, we're good. It's because it's shit like this. This guy lost his job because some wokey was driving by and saw. Okay. Like they cancel people. Oh, what the fuck? They cancel people over dumb shit. Kevin Hart. Yeah, Kevin Hart took off hosting the Oscars because of a 10-year-old tweet. That's cancel culture. Anyways, more chats. We got to read the rest of the chats.
My Dick Small donated $10.
Nice.
You can have guys send their short videos of their debates into a dedicated Discord room for debates. Then people can vote for that person. Maybe do this for the week, then you can approve from there.
Yeah, it could be an option. Not a bad idea. All right, do I move? I think over here could be good. Yeah, why not? That's a little better. There we go. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, or just on Instagram.
North Carolina _ Blue Collar donated $20. Hey Brain, you're a fucking legend for the work you're doing. Would you recommend the Passport Bro route over trudging through the swamp of modern Western women / feminist culture?
Would I recommend Passport Bro route? I mean, I'm a convenience guy, right? So you should obviously try to date where you live. But if you're if you're having difficulty dating in your geographic region, you could travel somewhere. I don't have any opposition to the Passport Pro thing. But look, the Passport Bro stuff, there's a bunch of valid stuff there. There's many valid criticisms of modern women in the West as it relates to dating feminist women. But there are good women in the United States, other Western countries. But I'm not hating on Passport Bros whatsoever. There's tons of valid ideas for that. And also, I've never actually I've never dated, like I've never gone to like Japan or fucking Thailand, or could be cool though to visit there at some point. I don't know if not for dating necessarily, but I get it. And I'm pretty sure, look, there's something to be said. Women in some of these other countries, whether it's Latin America, get yourself a big booty Latina. By the way, we're gonna get Alex Stein, prime time, pimp on a blimp. He's coming on the show. October. He's coming on the show. But the Japanese girl, whatever, Asian women. Okay.
Maximus Potato donated $10. Brian, would you react to the first few minutes of Sam Hyde's take on the Charlie Kirk murder? Sam Hyde, this is you.
I watched it. I watched a couple minutes of it. I don't really remember too much about it. I thought it was good though. I don't really have time though to react to it. What's the big news? The big news is I'm starting Whatever Wednesday. Whatever Wednesday, boys. It's in the books. Every Wednesday, I'm going to try to do this. Every Wednesday.
Demise donated $10.
Yeah.
Brian, it's frustrating talking to people who have contrary perceptions of Charlie when I find out it's all based on shorts. SMH.
Yeah. Yeah, there was, shoot, I'm trying to find it. One sec. I mean, there's a whole bunch of, if you want to use this resource here, people have debunked a lot of the, that Charlie was talking about black people, the stuff with black people. A lot of it's taken out of context. A lot of it's misrepresented. There's a bunch of sources that you guys can look at. Look, also though, it's probably definitely the case that Charlie Kirk said controversial things. So even granting that he said controversial stuff, never justified, I don't get why that's part of the conversation. My perspective is like what I would have liked to see. Of course, we never tend to get what we like, but why not just do this? You can even preface it. You could even, ultimately, if you didn't like the guy, you could say something like, it was wrong what happened to Charlie. Nobody should be killed for having a difference of political opinion. But you could even preface it like, I disagreed with Charlie, but he shouldn't have been killed. It's weird though when they frame it like, what happened to Charlie shouldn't have happened. I'm against violence, but here's XYZ things he said that were bad. That's weird. That's just weird. Because that framing is strange. So I don't know. It's weird when you use him? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you're talking about, but it's always the but. I think in a separate setting, somebody could be like, hey, listen, I'm going to go over Charlie's stuff and then make criticisms. I think that that's okay. But when it's caked into your statement about his assassination, I don't believe in violence. He should never, nobody should be killed for blah, blah, blah. But why can't you just leave it at the nobody should be killed? What happened to Charlie was wrong. He shouldn't have been assassinated. Why can't you just leave it there? Why do you need to use it as an opportunity to make your political point? I don't know. Just go complain about Trump or something. I don't know. You don't need to qualify it. The but is the issue. For example, I think it would be fair if it comes before, like, for example, you can say, and I think Bernie Sanders did this. He said, I disagreed probably on almost everything with Charlie Kirk. But he should not have been the victim of a violent attack. He should not have been assassinated. I think that that's okay. I would still like to see just, it could just be left, hey, this probably shouldn't have happened. Probably shouldn't have happened. He should have not been assassinated. You leave it there. But whatever. But if the but comes after, then it's justification. Oops. It's justification then. Ridiculous. Oh my God, you guys are killing me.
Bluffist donated $10. Don't worry, karma will come for these fructards. It always does. I used to wonder, and I'd ask people if they believe in karma. But it doesn't matter. Karma believes in them. Bad Sons
Bluffest. Thank you, man.
donated $10. There is no confronting these people with words or talking it out anymore. Just gotta cave in that orbital. Most these MFS, libs/dems, never been punched in the mouth, and it shows.
I mean, look, I'm not in favor of violence whatsoever. Probably disagree a little bit with that, but
Dave Richards donated $10. I think the family courts are the biggest issue for men. So many men lose their home and their kids and pay crazy child support after divorce and end up homeless and eventually offing themselves.
I mean, yeah, there needs to be massive reform in the court system. You have, also child support, there needs to be massive reform there. I mean, two things I can think of immediately. If the guy's a high income earner, it's in a lot of states, there's no like maximum cap. I think it's ridiculous, for example, that a guy could conceivably have to pay like $40,000, $50,000 in child support. While I think there can be some increments, if you're like a high income earner and you're gonna, maybe there shouldn't be like just a strict minimum across the board. Obviously, there can be some income component, but when it just becomes so disproportionate and so egregious, that can definitely be reformed. And then also, but even on top of that, there should be, like how with food stamps, EBT, SNAP benefits, whatever, you can only use that money for food. You can't use your food benefits to buy cigarettes, to buy video games, to buy alcohol, and they can track it. With child support, they should track, like, the money has to be spent on something child support related. They can by selling the food, I guess. Yeah, I guess. There's always a workaround, but I don't know. Child support should be for the child, not so the mom can get fucking fake nails and lashes and shit like a lot of them do. Okay, this is crazy.
Daddy donated $10. Brixon, been watching you for around 10 years. Give it to us straight. Did you ever eat Andrea's kitten? Has she become a crack addict? Love you, big boy. R.I.P. Charlie. Pour one out for him.
That's a crazy message, dude. Strictly business. I'll just leave it at that. Strictly business.
Dave Richards donated $10. You should really push women on your show who are divorced and single moms, because most of them most likely have destroyed their ex in custody and in child support. Those women are truly evil.
There was a woman on a show, I think it was a month or two ago. I really dug into her. Do you guys remember that? It was the woman who she'd been married. I'm trying to remember the details. She was married to a guy. I guess he was in the military. And then she'd been divorced. Oh, the woman who cleaned boats. And she'd been divorced, separated from this guy for 10 years. And she was still getting alimony. No kids. No kids. I'm like, damn, man. I don't get the, like, think about it. They say that, look, sometimes there are compelling reasons. Like, I'm not 100% against alimony. I think there are some circumstances where it's appropriate. Yeah, the girl from Seattle. But, like, think about it like this, right? Let's say a woman marries a really wealthy guy. He doesn't even have to be wealthy. Let's say she marries a guy who makes an income high enough that he's supporting both of them. And they're married for 10 years. And this woman was a hairdresser, and she stopped working. So the idea with alimony is, well, you know, I married this guy when I was young, and I had his kids, and I could have gone to school, and I would have been a corporate boss babe woman, and I would have been making this much money, but because I agreed to get married and have kids, I put those ambitions aside. But what about all the women who didn't have those ambitions, who were fucking waitress or a hairdresser, and they can pretty much just pick back up where they left off? Yeah, okay, yeah, maybe there's some, you know, your client list is gone and you could charge more because you're more advanced in hairdressing or some bullshit. But it's like, you also lived for free for 10 years. I would be, if some girl came along and was like, you know what, Brian, I'm going to pay for all your shit. I'm going to pay for your rent for 10 years. I wouldn't be like, wow. And then we break up. I'd be like, oh my God, I am owed. I'm entitled to your money for the next 10 years. It'd be like this. I'm going to be fucking a bunch of other girls, and you still got to pay me. Keep that, you know? Who was that girl? Wasn't there something about this? SS Sniper Wolf? She, alimony? She was on, like, Kai? Is there a clip? Can somebody find me a clip for this? Oh, is this going to be some dumb...
One of YouTube's biggest stars.
Hold on. Oh my God, dude. Sniper Wolf, Kai. I think I found, hold on. Hello?
Well, I know what happened. So he's suing you.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he owns all my money.
So he owns half that.
He has taken half.
Oh my God, I can't watch this shit. Hold on. It's just, this is just terrible, whatever. Whatever. But yeah, she's a insanely big YouTuber. She's married to some dude for, I don't know, 10 years. He's coming for half. I mean, women hate that shit when it's on the other foot, but women do that shit to men all the time. Adam, been a fan of us for a while now. Keep doing what you're doing. Yo, thank you, man. Thank you. Hold on.
Content Overload donated $10. It's not about the money. It's about sending a message. Jimmy Kimmel is there to be a vessel of propaganda. The left don't care what you think. They hate you. When will Andrew be back on the show?
We're working on it.
Nico04 donated $10. I disagree with you. Reading $10 chats is a great way to engage with your audience. Doesn't need to be every stream, but definitely a cool format every now and then.
Yeah, it's cool. Just so I can get through all of them, and then also like have time to actually react to stuff I want to react to, I might have to bump it up a bit, or just not even do it. How's the cat? Cat's good. Cat's good.
Josh Brooks donated $10. Do you pay your panelists for their time, or is it all a voluntary situation? I knew a hater of your show who claimed that you paid them to act in certain ways. I told her she was crazy.
Yeah, that's not true. So most of the guests, I mean, I'm sure this is obvious by now, most of the guests are not paid. Some of the guests we do pay. Nobody is ever paid to act a certain way. Trust me, guys, if I wanted to stage this shit and make it the most fucking entertaining bonanza you've ever seen, I absolutely could. You guys can see the live streams. There's obviously entire shows that are dull. There's panelists that suck. If we really wanted to do some Jerry Springer shit, we could. I think if you're an intelligent person, you can look at the show and realize everything these girls are saying it's from them. Like, there's no producer in the background being like, hey, act retarded. No, they just are. Sometimes when they are retarded, they're just retarded. I can see Jesus in you, Brian. I mean, I don't know about that, but thank you, man. That's a nice compliment. CK was a martyr, Christian martyr. His name belongs alongside names like Paul, Peter, John, and Stephen. Those men died building it. Charlie died conserving it. Would that, look, guys, I don't know anything about Christianity, martyrdom, really. Could he, I'm ignorant, guys. Could he be like a saint? Could they make him a saint? I genuinely don't know. Could they? Like, if they wanted to? Or do you have to be in the church? Keep in mind, I don't know anything about that. I'm just maybe that's like a stupid question for me to ask, but I mean, fucking Mother Teresa? I don't know, man. I broke up with my girlfriend last week. Done effing with tards and evil that laugh at Charlie. Yo, sorry to hear you broke up with your girlfriend, man. You dumped her, or she dumped you? Broke up. How long were you dating her? You should always break up. If you're going to break up, you always break up in person. Because there's nothing better than please don't break up with me sex. I'm kidding. That's a joke. It's a joke. Okay.
Polaroid Summer donated $10. Chair 5 last Sunday, aka Madam Corpus needs to not be invited back. Master gaslighting class. We in Houston do not claim her.
Yeah. She won't be back. She won't be back. Jimmy Kimmel supported Roseanne Barr losing her job 2018. Look, yeah, there's if you go on X, if you go on Twitter, there are, I was going over this earlier on in the stream. There are hundreds of examples of people who were celebrating when Donald Trump lost his like when Donald Trump was deplatformed. When anytime a conservative gets deplatformed, they're always cheering for it. They're always very happy about it. And so, yeah. Excuse me.
Desert Jorge donated $10.
Thank you, man.
Contributing to the grift for more whatever Wednesdays. Better quality with fewer strumpets. Also, got a shout out to the peeps in the Discord crew.
Yo, shout out to the Discord crew, guys. Yo, join the Discord, boys. Join the Discord, discord.gg/whatever. If there's any mods in the chat, can you guys just link it? Thank you, man.
Christopher Scott donated $10.
Thank you, man.
The difference between the left cancel culture and right is the left will find a post from 10 plus years ago and flame you for. With Kimmel, he was spreading misinformation and it was a private company.
Yeah, I mean, we went over that. Good point, though. Yeah, they'll find some joke you made forever ago and try to get you fired. And so that's a really good point. We did bring that up. So when the right wants to cancel you, it's because you celebrated somebody's death and assassination. When the left wants to cancel you, you said a joke 10 years ago that, mind you, 10 years ago was appropriate. Like, and, you know, look, people, I would say it's still, you know, jokes are meant to be offensive. I wouldn't consider them inappropriate today. But like, for example, you wouldn't be able to do like Tropic Thunder. Like Tropic Thunder was mainstream acceptable in 2000, I believe it was 2007 when it came out. You couldn't make that movie today. American Pie, you couldn't make a movie like that today. So what was deemed acceptable in the past, no longer.
North Carolina _ blue collar donated $10. Have you ever done any limited run merch? Maybe a whatever hoodie with that plaid pattern on your chair? I'd get a big Labia Matters flannel.
I am working on a new piece of merch that will be limited. I don't want to reveal the design, but I think it's really good. It's been on the back burner for a bit, but hopefully I might try to get that done this week. I'm going to try to get that done this week.
Gamer 2003 donated $10. Wednesdays are back. I remember the days when you'd let us brokies TTS in for $20. This stream reminds me of the old days. Also, I met Charlie and started at Pusa chapter. R.I.P. We will not be silenced.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I think it's great that a bunch of people are trying to get involved with TPUSA. I believe we had one here at the school. Bro, I mean, if you go way back to, this could be fun to look at. Hold on, I'm pulling something up. You go back to our oldest streams. What was a good one? Oh, this is old school here. Hold on. This is old school, boys. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Wait, one sec. Oh shit. What? Start the fucking intro,
Welcome
retard.
to the Whatever Dating Talk podcast, coming to you live from...
Oh my god, no fucking beard either. Hold on. Let me see if I can even find a fucking super chat. Hold on. Oh my god, wait. We didn't even have TTS back then. Holy shit, bro, I look like Mr. Beast. Gee, oh my god. I don't know if that's a good thing.
They
love
don't.
the challenge.
But here's the thing, though. You do that.
They'll be like,
Hold on. Yeah, we didn't even have Streamlabs. We just used this. Hold on, you guys can't see it. Like this. Oh wait, you guys can wait. Damn it. I'm scrubbing through this. Oh wait. Here, like this, for example. Like the. One sec. Like this overlay thing. This thing. That's what we did. It was just reads. And we pretty much read all of them.
you really are. But I'm expert.
Okay.
Let's ask advice.
Someone's asking for advice. Let's help
for
this
dating
man
advice.
out.
Let's get this.
How do you pronounce that very common last name? Is it Nguyen?
Nguyen.
Nguyen. Okay.
What can a short guy that's about 5'6", 130 pounds do to attract more women on dating apps? And where can
Be
I
funny.
Yeah, the sense of humor for
Have
sure.
a good bio. Like you can't.
All
not
right, you
have a
guys get the idea. You get the idea. Old school. Old school. Okay. Well, if you guys can, let's see if I can do this. Wait. I just bring it over here. Yeah, that works. One sec. Okay, if you guys can, guys, drop us. Final call. I'm going to probably wrap up soon. It's getting dark, as you guys can tell. Drop us, streamlabs.com/whatever, $10 TTS, Venmo, Cash App, whatever pod. Twitch, guys, drop us a follow and a Prime sub. Kaibaka, thank you for the 20 gifted. Sorry I wasn't able to trigger it. It's scuffed. Bronzy, thank you for the 5. Twitch.tv/whatever, drop us a follow. Shop.whatever.com. Get some merch. Okay. One sec. Back over you go.
Dave Richards donated $10. There is no justification for child support if the dad is a willing father. It should be automatic 50-50 custody with no child support. Child support is such a massive scam and is for greedy women.
True. I think if it's 50-50 custody, I would agree with you. If it's 50-50 custody, I don't believe that there's justification for... Maybe somebody might have some argument for why. But if it is true 50-50 custody, then I don't actually think that there should be child support in that circumstance.
Shearer the engineer donated $10. Huge fan Brian, this is my first TTS. I love you. I'm a mechanical engineer in Bakersfield, would love to come out for a stream. Don't lie, Maddie left cause her mans was jealous. Tehe.
I don't think so. I think she just wanted to move. She was moving. And yeah. I'm down to have her back on, though. Guys, if you want to see Maddie back on, just... I don't know, I shouldn't say, like, go spam her DMs. I mean, you can go... I don't think there's anything wrong with sending her a message and asking her to come back on the show. We would love to have her on. Maddie's great. Love Maddie. So, yeah, I would love to have her on.
Mads donated $10.
Thank you.
Men, it is not fair that you are told you are evil for just existing. Please know that many of us women recognize your hard work and strength. Your masculinity is a blessing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. All right. I'll probably do a few more if any come through, but I'm all caught up, finally. It took me the whole show to get caught up. I hope it wasn't boring for you guys to just have me react to chats. I'm not sure what I'll do moving forward because just to be clear, I know this stream was mostly just me responding to chats and stuff, which I think was like fun, but I'm not really like, the chats are nice, but I'm not like, I don't know. I kind of want to actually be a bit more content focused, like actually diving into stuff. And if I spend the entire show, the lighting in here is fucked. If I spend the whole show, just reacting to chats, I feel like it's not really super productive. And it might be interesting for like existing viewers. Even then, I don't know how interesting it is. That could be cool.
North Carolina _blue collar donated $10. Whatever Wednesdays reacting to OG whatever podcast episodes, Brian critiquing his own performances.
What I'd say, aka give me more money, Sims. Actually, no, it's the complete opposite. I would rather just turn off. I'd rather just turn off the chats and not make any money, so I can just get through, like, reacting to what I want to react to. Like, I don't know. That's, it's so frustrating. It's like you make $1 online. You make $1 online and you get called a grifter. Oh my God, he's so greedy. It's like, look, I don't know. Hold on. Was there anything else I wanted to... I know we hit on like a million different things. It'd be cool to do this, but it would be cool to react to older streams. To, like, critique myself even. But, yeah, that'd be fun. But I have a plan. I actually have plans in terms of content that I'd like to do. It's only grifting if you don't believe what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, I believe everything I say. I'm just reading the chat now. You're fine, Brian. We're just effing with you. But yeah, I'm planning to, right now, it'll just be whatever Wednesdays. I would actually really love to actually do this more consistently. Because, if it's just once a week I'm doing this, by the time it's Wednesday, if there's like something interesting going on that happened 3 days ago, it's already old news. Unless it's something massive. But for the most part, it's old news. I don't know if you guys, a lot of these other streamers, they're doing it every day. Every day. So it'd be really cool to Holy shit, it's dark as fuck. Sorry guys, the studio lights aren't on, so normally you'd see the studio lights on. It's not just the exposure. And I now look like a tomato. Great. Love it. Love it. Yeah, so thanks guys for like 2,000 of you concurrent who watched the stream. You guys were dope. Talking painting? I don't know. I look like a fucking tomato. Oh no. Yeah, I know. It's hot in here, so I'm a little toasty. What was I gonna say? Let me see if there's anything else. Guys, I have a good panel on Sunday.
Ellis Parter donated $10. Brian, I noticed that you experience fewer rage quits and kicks and fewer women disagree with your takes. Do you think your show is bringing men and women closer in perspective?
Yeah, probably. Wait, hold on. I want to try one thing. Let me just see if this... One sec. Oh man, that's kind of ugly. All right, I guess got the lighting's a little better now. That's not the studio lighting, that's just the normal lighting. Sorry, you were asking fewer rage quits. No, probably not. I don't know if in general men and women are closer, but I mean, we just had a show. I mean, the 2 shows ago, like everybody left. I was left with one girl by the end of the show. It was everyone rage quit or I kicked them or whatever. That show, oh my God, that was a rough one, boys.
Selena Gornez donated $29.99.
Thank you, Selena.
Items, 1 total, $29.99 MSG. We appreciate you, Brian. Whatever you do, we'll be here supporting. Also,
thank you.
Get a zip_up hoodie on the merch shop with whatever on the back.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, we're going to do some more. We're going to do, oh man, I wanted to end it at 3:33:33. Actually, can I still do it? Oh man, okay, scuffs. Damn, rip. Nah, well, whatever. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to be doing this more, so I'm not going to quite set a time yet, but it'll probably be in like the afternoon Pacific time. I'll stream for 3 to 4 hours, just like a little chill stream. It'll probably be, I'll try to do more stuff though. It's not I'll either disable TTS. I don't know if I don't know. Maybe I'll put it to 20 and it'll be more manageable. Because I spent the entire show reacting to TTS. So, but I do want to do, I don't know if you watch Asmongold, I want to do a bit more something like that where I'm reacting to stuff. And I want to do deep dives on some of these feminist TikTok people. Like I'm telling you, the shit that's on TikTok is fucking despicable. And somebody needs to bring it to light because it gets, they get all caught up on the algorithm. And these like man-hating, misandrist TikTok creators are just going on a tear unchallenged on TikTok. And I mean, I at least want to react to it and put it out there and be like, these are the narratives that are out there on the internet. So anyways, let me see. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to go to. By the way, RIP to Zach's dad. Asmongold's dad. I saw that on X. That's super unfortunate. I think I think we're the same age. How old is he? Do you guys know how old Asmon is? But yeah, man, he's been off a little bit. His dad passed away. Very sad. I would be a fucking mess if I don't know. I mean, my dad's getting older, so I'd be a fucking mess. He's 34, 35. Okay, so we're about the same age because I'm 36. Yeah, man, I would be massively beat up if either of my parents passed away. So, sorry. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh my God, bro, I'm just like on my show. All right, guys, well, we're gonna wrap up here. Shouldn't be such a long stream. Fucking 3 hours later. Okay. I think we're good. I'm trying to. I feel like there was something else I had to talk about. Was it about Charlie? No. I don't think so. Oh, we have a chat. Okay. No, I'm the same age as...
Selena Gornez donated $20. Can you do tiers for TTS for stream?
Yeah.
Perhaps 20 for TTS statements and 30 or 40 for questions that require more time to reply. Maybe an option.
Yeah, that is an option. Like, we have a display option during our dating talk episodes. So it could be like display, play the TTS, but it's not like you just want to send a statement in. And then if you have an actual question, I always take forever to wrap up. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's a good idea. Happy birthday, Brian? What? Okay. Yeah, I feel like people just still, like, they'll ask a question at the lower threshold anyways, and I'll look like a dick if I don't answer it. Oh, yeah, I did want to, I think the final thing I was just, with all the Charlie Kirk stuff, I was saying how it's good versus evil. And I do think, and I don't know if this is melodramatic or whatever, but seeing what we saw with not just what happened, but also all the people celebrating, rejoicing, it is clear that it's just a difference of values from one side to the other. And what happened in the previous administration with the, I mean, there's all these factors coming at play here. What happened with Jimmy Kimmel, and then all these people, all these Democrats and leftists coming out. Oh my God, the right is engaging in cancel culture, and the people getting fired for celebrating and rejoicing. I'm tired. Wait, hold on. Let me finish my fucking thoughts. Sorry, I was reading. One of you guys in the chat distracted me. I'm funnier than people give me credit for. Yeah, I'm okay. Shit, what? Oh my God, fucking. I'm actually cooked, boys. I'm actually cooked. What was I was on a roll there too. I was on a roll. Good versus evil, everything that's happening. Oh, right, okay. And then, the Biden administration censorship on all these social media platforms. You saw the deep platforming of Trump on Twitter, on everywhere. He was deplatformed off all the social media things. You have all these people saying, oh my God, there's an attack from the right on freedom of speech. Yet if you look at all their tweets, we reacted to this earlier in the stream. I had like 10 tweets of all these people, fucking Kamala Harris. There was a bunch of Democrat politicians. There was Hillary Clinton. They're all coming out. They're all saying, hey, oh my God, attack on free speech. But when Donald Trump got deplatformed, holy shit, they were all stoked. They were all happy about it. They love to see deplatforming. And then there's this news coming out about how the Biden administration was with the COVID stuff, with election stuff. They were literally interfacing. People are saying, well, Brian, it's, with Jimmy Kimmel, it's because the FCC chair is involved in making threats, and that's like the government who's doing the cancellation. It's like the Biden administration was in cahoots with major tech companies, social media platforms, saying you got to deplatform these people, you got to stop their reach, you got to take Trump off these platforms. All this stuff, the Biden administration was doing that. With the COVID stuff, people questioning it. With election stuff, people questioning it. And then just the amount of censorship that during the Biden administration was attempting to have these tech companies do, completely ridiculous. I guess what I'm trying to say here is because of that, because of everything that's happening, look, I know it's not every leftist and Democrat that's rejoicing and celebrating from his death. There's reasonable people, right? But I guess what I'm thinking, what I'm saying, for the next 100 years, we need to do everything that we can, everything within our power that's righteous. We must ensure, and I tweeted this the other day, we must ensure that the stewardship of this nation is in an uncontested fashion for the next 100 years, always in the hands of conservatives. And look, I know parties change and whatnot, but as it currently stands, Republicans. So that's just what I've been thinking about, is not just the next election, not just for the next 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 years. We must ensure that the right side is in power. You know what I mean? Parties don't change. Well, I mean, I don't know. Look, it's conceivable in like 90 years. Who knows what the Republican Party would look like? Maybe some miraculous third party situation manifests itself. But it's clear to me I guess I'm repeating myself at this point. Everything that's happened, but especially the celebrations from the left. These people are monsters. They're evil. These people celebrating this guy's death, they're fucking evil. And we can't let that side win. We can't let that side win. So we have to do everything that we can to make sure that, and not just politics, but also the culture too. It's clear that the culture on the right is better. It's completely, there is no denying it. And it's never been more clear than now when you have the other side celebrating, rejoicing in somebody's death. It is good versus evil, and it's not just the next election we have to win. It's every single one after that. And if that means getting in, you want to get involved. I don't know if any college students are watching. Go start up a TPUSA chapter. Join a TPUSA chapter. Do something. Be involved. Support the people that forward these sorts of messages, whether it's me, somebody else. And I don't know. We're not the same. We are not the same. And I'm telling you, a lot of these people, man, I'm telling you, we've had some of these girls, like, look, I don't want to attribute to somebody that might not be the case, but I get the feeling a lot of these liberals we've had on the show, a lot of the feminists, I'm happy to have a conversation with them. I hope the best for them, right? I don't want, but I guess what I'm trying to say is they come on the show, and I sometimes I get the impression they're like, they view us as the enemy. And I would never want, I've already mentioned this about, I would never want anybody on the other side harm, violence, assassination, none of that. But I really get the impression that they say because of what you think, they want you dead. There's girls who've been on the show, I guarantee you. We've had people on the show who would like to see me dead. And that's a kind of a sad thought to think about, because I don't feel that way about anybody. I don't feel that way about any of my political opponents or, ideological opponents or whatever it is. The feminists, if you are, I'm telling you, like, for example, right? I'm not really big on the abortion debate. But if you're pro-choice, if you're pro-life, the pro-choicers, they want the pro-lifers dead. If you're if you're anti-immigration, they want you dead. If you're just a run-of-the-mill fucking normie Republican, they want you dead. So, I don't know. I've had a lot of death threats. I've had I've had nasty messages. Every day, I'll get a death threat, some nasty message, whatever. I'm grifting hard. Okay. What am I fucking grifting about, dude? What am I grifting? You know what? Just ban that person. I don't know do we have any mods in the chat? I don't know if we do. You can just ban them. I believe what I'm saying. There is no grift. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Yeah, people don't even know. You ask somebody what grift means. They don't know. But ultimately, I'm just reading the chat. One sec, guys. Black Sky Brian. What is that? That's funny. They don't even know what woman means. Okay, all right. I don't know. I just a little final closing speech there.
Selena Gomez donated $12.34. Both TTS, but one is acknowledged, the other is replied to or addressed. If they ask a question at the lower threshold, it just gets acknowledged but not answered. Mainly on streams like this, for time. Dave Richards donated $10.
That's probably the final one.
What is one of your favorite podcast episode you have done, and is there a girl that stands out to you that you would have liked to date? Also, do you plan to be less PC because of the new YouTube rule?
Favorite episode. Obviously, I really like Gorlock episode number 1. That's episode 69. Wait, can you guys... That was weird. Episode 69, Gorlock episode. That's a great one. It was great. Michael Knowles, Charlie Kirk. Shit. Honestly, the Gorlock episode. That's probably my favorite one. That's my favorite. There's probably others that have been really fun too, that just aren't coming to mind. But yeah, the Gorlock episode, I'd say, just off the top of my head. All right, guys, I got to wrap this up. So, oh, and what was the other question? Be less politically correct. I think, luckily, I don't know if you guys remember, but so I started the show in 2022, right? 2022. And things were really strict back then. The platforms were really, I was very scared of getting canceled. And you see that in some of the episodes. Like, there were moments where I was probably heavy-handed with like, ooh, we're not going to talk about that. We've actually lightened up. If you guys have noticed recently, very recently, we've actually lightened up a little bit. Like, for example, with certain words, like, and you've probably noticed me doing it. I've just been, we used to say, okay, guys, don't say this. Like, don't use like the stupid TikTok terms like grape. Honestly, now I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. We don't even give instructions on that anymore for the past like couple months. Maybe past 1 or 2 months. So it's things have definitely, at least that's the impression I get. Things are way more lax. Like, I used to also, I don't know if this is interesting for you guys. You guys know I post clips everywhere. Facebook, X. Well, we used to not post on Instagram, but I started posting on Instagram a couple months ago. What else? Facebook, X, well, YouTube, of course. Oh, TikTok. TikTok, the wokest of all the platforms, has relaxed their, like, we used to get like banned for a couple weeks on TikTok for like totally benign clips. Like, the clips were super, in my perspective, tame. A lot of clips would get taken down by TikTok. For the past couple months, it's been really good on TikTok, which is, I mean, still, TikTok is still whack. Like, we still have issues on TikTok, but all these platforms have really opened up. But on Facebook, for example, like Facebook, almost no issues. Whereas a year ago, my Facebook was suspended. And then they would constantly take videos down, and we were demonetized on Facebook. So all these platforms, I think it's wonderful. I think it's great. So we, on our end, we're like we were self-censoring. We were doing a lot of self-censoring to abide by, not because we wanted to, but to abide by the platform rules. YouTube, Twitch, like fucking, I don't know if you couldn't say the word simp on Twitch. I don't know if that's even still a rule. That is the dumbest fucking shit. But all these platforms now, we're just like, okay, you don't have to say grape. You can just say fucking whatever, say it. We don't tell them, you can say anything. Well, within reason. We still tell people, like, don't say slurs and shit. Like, don't say the N-word. Don't say bundle of sticks, you know? Don't say that shit. TikTok is still stupid as fuck, though. TikTok's fucking dumb. Okay. All right, guys. Holy shit. It's dark. I gotta get some food. I gotta get dinner. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, guys. It was really cool. It was good talking to you guys. So you're sexist and racist? What? Oh my God. Brian, stop reading the chat. Okay. Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific. Great dating talk. I'm going to be doing this again. Wednesdays, I don't have a specific time. Probably between 3 and 4. But I will be trying to do this every Wednesday unless something comes up. The future shows will probably be different from this one. I'll be doing more reacts. This was very chat interaction based. So it's going to be a little different. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a really good night. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I will, 07's in the chat, 07's in the chat. And I will see you guys Sunday. Good night, guys.